fix it, maybe.
I'm like halfway in.
Alright. But anyway, you guys good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So, last time, you guys attended a wedding that went horribly wrong. In that the groom was cut cleanly in half and the bride abducted. In the aftermath, you scampered around trying to figure things out and realized that it was the Dragontooth company that had attacked the wedding. Took a contract from the guild to go after the company, and then after saying your goodbyes to your add-ons, boarded your wagon and have started your way out of town.
Who are add-ons?
Sam's NPC companion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys are headed out of town towards a vague point on your map you were told is likely where you find them. Go ahead and... go ahead, but is there anything you guys are doing as you begin traveling? You've got about half a day left in the day. You're not going to reach their camp today, but it's just like half a day of travel ahead of you. What are you getting up?
Anxious, fidgeting.
No, I mean, other than probably, I mean, we're actively just on the road, right? So it's probably not a lot that you can do.
I just want to keep my
Just
eye
casual
out for anything
conversation.
suspicious.
Roll me a
I
perception
guess that's
check.
fair. Yeah. If I can, I'm gonna help Bologna with just making sure we don't get
Bologna, roll me an
ambushed or anything.
perception check with advantage.
And guidance.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
No.
Which is not alcohol.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
For stream's sake, it's not alcohol.
I can't. Can you not drink on Twitch? I feel like that's we have the warnings.
I don't know. Oh yeah, we do have warnings.
It's a cherry Dr. Pepper anyway.
Let's go.
Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr. Pepper.
Crisp sip sounds.
Nice and moist.
No, you ruined it.
I'd hope your Dr. Pepper has some sort of
moistness to it.
Liquidness.
Please. Yeah, that's fair.
As you guys make your way through the moist afternoon air, the 23 perception, you don't see anything out of place as you're traveling. What?
Huh?
Eh?
I went,
Yeah, sorry. You made it sound. It threw me off. Anyway, you don't see anything out of place with the 23. As you're traveling, seem kind of normal. You guys travel for about half a day, and you get off the beach partway through as you're heading a little bit northward, as well as still easterly. So you do eventually start getting to, plainy sort of foresty area. Really in a forest, just unclaimed nature,
Ooh.
But as you guys continue upon your way, eventually you reach a place to set up camp for the night. And have to set up camp for the night for the first time in a long time for everyone here. Because there were
you say set up, like...
I would help if they would let me, so...
Yeah, you would help, but I mean, you would be helping, but now you guys are the ones, you've got to get the fireplace, you've got to stable the horse, you have to set up the tents, you have to find the clearing, somebody has to cook.
Crazy that there's a stable all the way out here.
Well, stable the horse is just actually like stabling
term.
is
Yeah.
the act of putting like the horse up and stuff. Is normally you stable a horse in a stable, but it is just a term for
Oh, the
taking
horses
care
are
of
dying already again. I have to stabilize it. Cursed with horses. Cyrus will probably handle that because he's bonded so much with Lucy as this one's trying. I keep forgetting
Yes.
horses.
Yes, it's Lucy.
Hey, I
haven't killed
remembered
Lucy
right.
yet.
I just doubted myself.
You haven't killed Lucy yet.
Yeah.
that
Ow.
poor first
Yeah,
horse.
I'll-
Yeah. Lasted half of a session.
It's about how long the griffin
yeah,
lasts.
not even. Hey!
Okay. And the
Sprung for a second.
plant. Yeah.
No, the elephant
Elephant?
lasted for a session because they got it the session.
Oh,
before
yeah.
you-
When they were lacking adult supervision. Right.
He's still alive.
Allegedly.
Probably. I mean, he was sold off. There's Devana sold that elephant.
Or Devon ate it.
You know,
She
dark
wouldn't have
meats
made it.
and all that.
Tempest
Well-
loved that elephant.
Now
And
Devon
therefore-
carry it within her. Anyway,
Please, let's not.
anyway, you guys set up camp for the night, and who's keeping watches? I assume just the. Are you doing the usual watch order? Just doing like one person a watch?
I got 2
That's what we
watches.
have to do.
Yeah, so. I mean,
I'm an
Cypher's
elf.
still here, son.
Cypher watches. Nothing happens. Time passes. Second watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been
Alaska.
Osiris and
You're
Onweir.
the last two.
So,
Yeah.
over
I'm
the
smaller
last
than
two,
No, I'm
No,
No,
no.
We're the
Bologna's
last.
two.
We're not.
Bologna.
We're
is-
this one.
Yeah.
Bologna last two. We two on
Bologna's
this.
last two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, all right, guys.
We're fine.
This is. I love this. All right. Are you wanting to roll or shall I? Or we can both roll.
We could both.
Let's both roll.
That's not bad.
Or neither of you could roll, and you could just not
That's
have
not happening.
perception checks.
Yeah, no, it's not happening. I got it. I did a thing, guys. Oh my god.
You got it at 20. Too bad he doesn't count that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Count it as
yeah.
it's a 22. All right, it does the job. There's not a critical
Yeah, but it's a
success
nat
you can have
20.
in looking. You
There
don't
is.
look
All right, you could
critically
make there be.
successfully.
It's okay.
I could.
We get it.
critically
You're more by the books
successfully-
than we are.
Like
It's
you're
okay.
not gonna see something that rolled a 30 on its stealth check just because you got a nat 20 for a total of 22. All right?
No, that's not how you would roll a critical success, anyways.
That
You
is
don't
how
just
That
automatically.
is exactly how you roll a critical success.
Well,
Is a critical
yes, but
success is an automatic success no matter the level of the check, which is why I don't do criticals
Yeah.
outside of combat.
well, you can, but you can also roll critical successes as just like. Find a gold coin or something randomly. Like,
Yeah,
I see
give us a
something.
gold coin.
A gold coin wouldn't do you any good.
okay,
It's not
it's
part
your
of your
role.
currency system.
Gold, and we can sell it. It's fine.
Okay,
We're joking.
an ancient gold coin before they changed the currency.
Yes.
It's like a pirate doubloon. Anyways, continue there.
The blue?
Doubling.
Well, you. Anyway, you guys, freaks of nature, guys.
Hello!
Hi.
Hi.
Hi!
Oh, you're no longer hiking to Mordor. Hold on, I need to take that off.
On stream, you were hiking to Mordor for the past couple sessions.
Only last session they were hiking
Oh,
to
Narnia before, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was I
You've
doing?
been all around fantasy.
Did I discover any new Cypher Rexes?
No.
No, but I
No.
did have your dream about Cypher Rexes. So thanks for the dinner. It was
You're welcome.
delicious.
Was it a good dream?
Yeah. I think you were just around a bunch of Cypher Rexes. I don't remember exactly.
Around my homies.
Yeah. They weren't trying to eat you, so bonus.
Eh.
I have gummy clusters.
Gummy clusters, the nerd ones.
What candy? But with your perception checks, you guys feel pretty confident that there's nothing strange going on outside of your campsite. Night passes pretty.
Getting the deja vu from the water. Nothing feels wrong.
Well, no, with the water, something felt wrong. You just couldn't place what was wrong. Different. The night passes, and it is bonus watch.
Bologna. I think it's muted. No.
No? Am I?
No, that's me. I'm eating
No.
gummy
No.
clusters.
No. Oh, that's why. I can see the muted thing behind Bologna on stream now, and it was it's you, I guess. It's so weird. Anyways.
Perception.
The fuck?
With a D. 4.
Look at that. Look at all we're wasting all our nat 20s here. We need to stop.
Yes, roll all your nat 20s before battle. Do it.
You'll feel
with the
guilty if you
28.
kill us again.
No, I'm gonna feel guilty about doing it loud. With the 28,
God.
with the 28, the night passes pretty swiftly. Don't notice too much.
I find a really nice rock.
You know, sure, you find a nice looking pebble.
Yes.
Nice pebble.
But
name
your
it?
your night passes, and fourth watch, still you, Bologna.
Nice pebble. And
I forgot to nom nom. Shoot.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
It doesn't count though. It's a 9.
Exactly. With a 9, same as last watch. You don't notice anything. Watch pass. And eventually, morning comes too, and you guys are all greeted with, well, no food because Elikane isn't here to cook for you. That you guys were ever grateful for oatmeal gifts anyway.
I would have.
Well, we have food. We just need to make it.
I wake up early. I could start making something.
So that's right. You can make something for you and Cypher. And then if there's raw meat, that's Osiris. You don't gotta do much
If
for
there's raw meat. Yeah, we
Osiris.
prepared for this last session.
How do we keep raw meat fresh?
You don't really.
The power.
Just
of
you
fresh
just gotta
raw
eat it pretty quick.
Could also just be in finding small creatures or something.
You
Probably not
deserve
small
more than
creatures.
an occasional bunny.
You can eat a rabbit. Rabbits
Thank you.
taste good.
Yeah, but he's not gonna survive if he's just a bunny.
Well,
I was
just
gonna
not
say,
just
what's
a
the
bunny.
word? What's the word?
Alright, I need to go
Sure.
change. Change my
Hair.
laundry over. So I give
Okay.
advantage and or guidance to whoever rolls perception for card.
Cool. Osiris, sit down. Even if he's not here,
Oh.
I'm still gonna brush your hair.
Alright. Thought I was free of this.
Uh-huh.
20.
A what?
A
Fucking-
D20.
Uh-oh.
Okay. God damn it.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm so good.
Oh, it's the hair growth.
I
thing,
remembered what it
then.
was for this time.
No, you didn't. It wasn't that.
Oh,
Oh.
the fuck is that
Huh?
for then?
Don't worry about it.
Get weird.
I'm worrying about.
You guys get into the carts and head off again. Mew, since you are here and you in the cart, go ahead and
Can you
survival
repeat that
check.
you cut off? Oh,
Roll
never
me
mind.
a survival check
Okay.
We'd advantage help, if possible.
and guidance.
Yeah, for Mizzy.
Where is it?
I'm going to take this time while traveling
You roll twice.
to roll at advantage.
I'll have to roll again.
Because I give help. I did not help. And the D4.
It's okay.
Well, Izzy said to give it to who was doing perception, so I might give it
Oh,
to
true.
Sam anyway. Because I assume Osiris is keeping an eye out.
Yes, and making small talk with Bologna on the best ways to train Tevil since we're suddenly training him together. is what
Poor
starts
Tevil.
to happen. Yeah. Got a D4 added to it, right?
Yes.
Perception, yoink. Where's the D4? Yoink. Wow.
Stunning.
Well, with a
Me and Izzy did the same
22,
thing. It's a nat 20 and a nat 1.
with a 22 survival check, your driver is pretty confident in following this map and making their way along towards where the Dragontooth company is. However, the person keeping an eye out, you're completely lost. You have no idea where you are, or you keep getting really into this conversation with Lona about the ways to train Tevil, and
important.
then you realize you're supposed to be keeping an eye out and glance back up, and it's been an hour and a half and recognize nothing around you. And you don't see anything of note happening.
Alright. We are safe, guys.
But
I
you
never
guys, eventually reach a another stopping point as the sun is starting behind the horizon. You're still about half a day's travel, maybe a little less, from the camp you were heading towards as you set up for the night.
Think just
It's
doing
so weird not having the
so-
retainers to fill out watches.
It definitely is. Osiris will do just some solo training. Because it does feel weird. And he is restless. He's not about to just stop
I'll
training in
spar
general.
with you if you want, if you're feeling that bored. Like, damn.
Absolutely.
Oh, yay.
Both of you made 2d20s.
Oh, I don't like that. I've got a nat 1. Okay. Alright, guys, enough with the nets! I don't... We can't even
Didn't
be
you say 2d20s?
Yeah.
Did he say? Oh, you said. Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant like. Oh, great. You got a nat 20 and a nat 1. This is a. I don't like this pattern we've all
You know-
had.
Onweir gets out to a really, really strong start and manages to come out feeling kind of ahead in terms of your sparring, but you fell off fast. And if it wasn't for how completely dominant you were at the start of that fight, the fact that you couldn't seem to hit anything or dodge anything in the last couple of minutes of
I'm
Steve.
durable.
Oh yeah, the glass cannon.
It's fine, I can take it.
But
The opposite of what I just said. I was durable. Glass cannons aren't durable, they're glass.
also, Sam, roll me an animal handling with Tevil.
With
What?
Tevil. Tevil's
Oh,
not
because he's
here.
learning. Yeah.
Oh, he is learning at the horse. Yeah, you're so right. Tevil.
I keep better track of your dude than you do. I'm kidding.
Okay. But unless there's anything you guys want to get up to, we'll get to watches.
I will offer actually, Cypher, since the retainers aren't here and it's probably lonely all alone. Do you want company? And Bologna, do you want company? Because I can trade once, just this once, to be with one of you on watch.
Would you want company? I mean, I don't mind. I mean, if the other person wants company, I don't mind being alone.
And Onweir is always with somebody. It's either with he's been with Osiris.
Are you gonna leave me alone?
Actually,
Me,
I'm
the
gonna be on
person who-
watch with Bologna now.
Okay, fine.
No.
No, it's fine. Leave the person who's been in the world for 6 months alone. It's fine.
Yeah, that'll go well.
It's closer to 7 now.
Yay! Oh yeah, I need to check the date. Yeah, we're good. Have you been updating this?
Yeah, I update at the end of each session.
Okay, cool. But unless Bologna speaks up. Sorry, Osiris, I'm gonna hang out with Cypher tonight.
That's fine.
I feel bad that they're lonely. What up?
Perfectly fine.
What? Anyway,
What was that? what happened? I'm scared. The DM went quiet and then it was just like, oh.
so I'm a real player. Don't worry about it. But unless you guys are gonna get up to anything during watches, we're just gonna skip having you
Num.
all roll for watches.
Omnum
who are
is
you
just
trying
code for dream.
to Omnom.
Cizra's not here. I can just say whoever's loudest. And not get Cizra.
Sam and Mew, both of you made D20.
Legally. Yep.
Amazing.
I don't like this, guys. What?
Darn it. I always.
Guys, this is not. I'm scared.
No,
Mew,
you're getting the bad
okay.
vibes out now. You're getting the bad vibes out now.
I don't
So,
know, man.
Cypher is much louder dream-wise than Osiris.
Num, num.
Oh, my dreams.
Real passed out after training.
Roll me another D20, Mew.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. Too many good hits. You're fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Guys, what is
it's fine.
this?
We're getting the bad
the
vibes
fuck?
out now.
Guys, we've got like
Uh,
7 nat
okay.
ones. It's not even been 30 minutes into session. What is happening?
Well, I guess it's good for Cypher that you decided to eat their dreams tonight, as you experienced quite the nightmare
No.
scenario.
You're welcome.
and, wake up feeling scared a little bit. Roll me your cons. You're gonna be terrified for.
I got so
Hey.
scared. I thought that was another nat
Very
20,
good.
and I'm like, I don't like this session today, guys. It's scaring me. We're two extremes, and I don't
Dealing
like
in
it.
absolutes.
You're only terrified for about 5-10 minutes. You're okay.
Okay.
I'm so jumpy. Like every time someone should just, oh. Ah.
Yeah.
Eventually morning.
Okay?
Arrives and you guys set off once more. And about half a day of travel later, you guys start spotting a camp off in the distance. Like see some smoke rising, assumed to be a fire pit.
We should hide the cart and horse.
Yes. Who is best at hiding thing.
I used to play hide and seek with my sister. I don't think that counts.
No, that would be hiding a person, not a
Probably
cart.
Bologna.
Lana, hey,
Tell us what to do.
Lana. Good chat.
Charge. I mean, it's not here. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
That they will take charge and help you guys hide the cart, like give some advice on how to do stuff, and I'll have Izzy roll to see how well you guys hide the cart. Get back.
Okay.
Cool. So am I gonna go scouting? We talked about me scouting in and
With Cypher as some sort of an animal, small animal to come with you, so that way you're not alone.
cool. Guys, my rogues are not great at rolling stealth most of the time when it matters like this. Like in fights, we're great. I can dodge around and ooze. This is probably not gonna go great.
Well, it's a good thing you're taking Cypher.
Didn't we talk about we never bought explosives, did we?
There was no explosives to buy.
Yeah. Do we have anything? I could start a fire.
Well, I mean, are we close enough? Do we see the campment or anything? Are we close enough?
You can see that there's like smoke off in the distance, and you can see like that there's definitely like signs of people living, but you're not like right next to the camp because you stopped to like hide the cart when you had a little bit of distance before you were right there.
Yeah.
I'm looking. We really don't have.
I mean, if you're really that worried, you can just turn on the ring. Welcome back.
I can. You're right. I'm
Izzy,
gonna
I
turn on
need
the
you-
ring.
Roll me. Pretty good. I guess nature. Roll me a survival check, Izzy,
Alright.
with advantage, because party members would be helping. You're hiding the cart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just so I make sure you did hear it, Liam, I'm turning on the ring of shared suffering to take any pain, or have the pain if Onweir takes any.
Seems good. You guys feel that the cart's pretty hidden. Not much you can do about the horse though, so it's kind of grazing nearby.
Cool. How are we doing this cipher? Are you turning into something tiny and hitching a ride, or are we both stealthing?
Turn into something tiny.
Alright. How about?
Okay.
What are you turning into?
I can pull up
That's a
my
good question.
Not
companion
your mom.
list if you would like to hear
What?
some of the options.
Sneaky for a bear.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's just a giant bear. Yeah, that's real tiny.
Or a Cypher Rex.
Again,
I think
so
this Cypher Rex
stealthy.
is outside of your
It
challenge.
could be
range.
a
Nice.
cat, a
Yeah.
crab,
A cat.
Just become smaller.
frog, giant fire beetle, hawk. You could fly instead. No, you can't fly yet. Never mind. Ignore that. Lizard, owl. You can't fly. Ignore that. Rat, scorpion, spider.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Weasel.
Spider would probably be really a good option with spider climb and everything, and it's tiny, but also Brooke would be very upset
Poisonous
about you.
snake. No, it's fine. It's fine.
In D&D world.
Yeah, you can't touch me. It's fine.
What kind of spider?
It's just generic spider. I think you get to pick.
Mm,
It is a
well, if
CR
we need
1H.
climbing, then I'll be the spider.
No, wait, it's
Well, you
CR
don't
's- hold
need
on.
climbing, but you can.
It means that it'll be easier for you. Less
There's a
range
picture
for-
on the app. Ew.
And spider
Oh,
it
sorry.
is.
Yeah, spiders have spider climb, web sense, and web walker. So I don't think web sense really gonna help with that. It's fine.
It's okay. Cypher's just
Go
gonna
ahead.
take 40 minutes to spin a web real quick.
Rick, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
Cypher not have to roll one?
No, he's hitching a ride. He's
Cypher
a
is-
tiny beast.
Cypher is a spider that is currently hitched to the side of Onweir's clothes.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna be right back.
You should be able to see the camp
Uh-huh.
you are currently investigating.
Uh-huh.
You should be. It's not there.
I do.
All right, you are currently in the southern side of this camp. What would you like to do?
Oh fuck.
How far away from this camp are you guys?
That's a good question.
Far enough to hide the horse. I don't think
Well,
they
don't.
approach.
They left the horse with the wagon.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
are a decent ways away, but are they staying with?
Oh yeah, are
so
you guys?
That's
I mean, I would kind of assume we would be close enough to be able to hear if you got into trouble.
I don't want to go near the animals.
That's a good idea.
So those horses are gonna pick me out if I go that side. I don't know. I guess I'll circle around these tents. I want to stay out of sight of this dude. I want to stay outside of all of them, but if I can sneak through the tents, that would be nice.
sneak through the tents or around the outside of the tent.
I really like my idea about setting shit on fire, but none of them are in the tents that I can wait. How many were we told there were?
7.
Yeah, they're all outside.
This is midday, so
Yeah. Can I get a feel, like, if I sneak around behind these tents over here, can I see through this entrance on this tent?
no.
And
There's a flap.
there's a
that
door to
tent.
the tent, guys.
It's not a door. It's a foot.
You let us use
whatever.
our tent flap as a door.
You know, don't worry about it. Now's not the time.
Uh-huh.
That key was a mistake I've ever made. As a
Can
DM.
if I just sit here for
It's here.
a couple minutes, a little while, does anyone go into the big tent? Can I catch a glimpse through the flap?
Where are you trying to position?
Probably down in this corner, but a little further back. So I'm preferably in some foliage, so I have a direct line.
Well, that does, but that puts you 200-300 feet from the tent. Yeah, I know that's only 115 feet, but that's 115 feet if you stood where there's clearly
Yeah.
no foliage. If you want to
I'm
be
thinking
in
more like
foliage,
150. If
there's
that's not
200 feet. They've mostly cleared the
Okay.
foliage out from around their camp to prevent what
Okay.
you're trying to do.
In that case, you said I was hidden down here, right? Like I was good down here?
Yeah, you're kind of downish there.
That would get me a good enough line of sight. I could probably glimpse from here.
If you wait about 2 hours, eventually the two nearest the tent, one of them's the big guy. He eventually goes to join the other people over here. This guy heads into the tent. This guy wanders over to this tent. This guy is just wandering. But when he enters the tent, roll me a perception check.
Okay, cool. Does Cypher also get the chance to roll a perception check? Because Cypher's on me?
If Cypher is looking.
Cypher,
Was that a
you
yes on
looking?
me rolling too, or?
Yes, if you want
Okay.
to. The 19 and 20, you can see as they lift the tent flap and head inside a little bit that definitely very furnished in there, but it's just open for like a split second because he just steps through, um, and then it like settles back into place. So you can't get like a good set on what's inside, but you do get the sense that the tent has been there a while, like it's properly settled. It, there's like you caught sight of like furniture pieces in there and stuff.
Cool. I'm gonna start backing out because I know we're getting kind of close to Cypher's limit on this wild shape. And we'll start back towards the group.
A stealth check.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. Yeah!
You seem fine. You make it out and sneak back to the group.
Sneaky. I'll let them know everything I saw. Apologize for unexpectedly sitting there for 2 hours, but I was curious. and I
Jeez, it
doing my
was
job.
2 hours. What all did you find? Because I wasn't here, so you get to recap for me.
The big guy went into a tent, one of the small tents. Was it the big? No, the big guy went to the
Big guy went to the bonfire.
bonfire. And one of the other guys went to a tent. The big tent looks furnished, like well lived in, well established. I didn't get to light anything on fire because I didn't want to risk Cypher turning back on me and us falling in the middle of camp. Which totally fair. I'm sure I'll fulfill my need for arson at some point. But there's 7. There's 2 horses, a cart. They're not hooked up to the cart, but they're near the cart.
You would have been able to see. They're tied to the tree.
Okay,
It's
they're
right
tied
there,
to the
so they're on leads and stuff.
Okay. Did the big guy have his helm with him? Didn't he have like a helmet or whatever?
Yes, they're all armored as they wander around. They seem on alert.
Yeah, but like their magic item helm. Didn't they have
Yes.
a? Okay. He has his
He's
magic
well,
item.
you don't know that it's necessarily magic item or what it does, but he has the helmet he touched last time, right before they all teleported.
We asked the guy, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
we asked the
Oh
guy.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, he's wearing the same helmet he used last time when he teleported.
Okay, he's using his teleporty helmet, which does not make me feel great.
And
Because he could just dip out of there.
for our reference as well, is this encampment like, is there, I don't know, like anything set up as like a border around it, or is it just an open camp? We can see like the tents
No, I
and
can
stuff.
just fucking see right in.
Okay.
Unless DM, I did have to pass something. I didn't know about.
No, there was not. There didn't seem to be any sort of wall or barrier around the camp.
Cypher, do you have Dispel Magic? Do you think that could work on that?
Even if Cypher has Dispel Magic, you would know that's not going to potentially work on the helmet like that.
Great.
Well,
I do, but yeah.
Shit.
Because the way Dispel Magic works is it ends a spell of 3rd or lower on the target, or you can roll to end a spell of a higher level, but a magic item doesn't have an active spell acting on it. You're not going to dispel the magic off of a Helm of Teleportation or a Cloak of the Manta Ray or something like that, because there's not a magical spell acting upon the item. The item itself is magical, and so that's not how Dispel Magic works, unfortunately.
do we think that this guy sleeps in that helmet?
I could tell you what he probably sleeps in. A very burnable tent.
Yeah, but if he has that helmet on, he can just teleport out and it means nothing.
Why do you want to burn things so bad? Just curious.
Just in a mood.
It would cause a distraction, that's for sure, but if it causes too much damage and he has his helmet on, he can just teleport away. What we need to do is to get that helmet away from him.
Well, actually, they stuck around to kill how many groups before us? they like a fight. Clearly, especially when there's no money involved in getting a. Did I see Aletta?
Nope.
I'm not gonna burn down any tents just in case.
Yeah. That means
But-
either she's there or potentially they've already escorted her off somewhere. Which also means we might want to keep at least one of them, if not him, alive.
Oh, not him.
I mean, we might
Not
get
Are you kidding?
information.
If we get him down once, are we gonna be able to do it again?
I guess we could like
There's-
cut his arms and legs off and heal him, but
Good
there's-
gosh.
I'm
alright,
a little bit queasy with that idea.
that's a little much. But,
What?
speaking of your methods, I mean, if we want it, I don't, there's so many different ways that we could go about this. Hmm. Do we want to do
I'm
it
just
in
saying, if he's-
daylight or
If he
nighttime?
thinks he can kill us, they're gonna stick around and do it. They've done it before. They're just gonna
Well-
kick his ass first, preferably.
We do know that they're menaces, but they also are running an operation. They want their lives. No matter how much they may enjoy a fight. I mean, Bologna, would you fight to the death? Just because you wanna? Fair enough.
I've done
You
it.
guys seem to think similarly.
He
so-
seemed interested, other than the fact that he had a job to do at the wedding.
Yeah.
And besides, you look like Rich McGee. They want your money.
You think that
well,
if
actually, we've been traveling without Alicane. He doesn't look as good as he normally does.
I did my best, but he's still wearing nice clothes.
I am.
Oh, nothing against your
Under his
ability.
armor.
Alicane just has magic.
Yeah.
Are we saying that we're gonna try to persuade him by the fact that if he keeps at least me alive, he could hold me for ransom or something?
Oh no, I'm saying
That's
that
a
he's probably not
terrible-
going to run from you because he wants to kill you because you look like you have money on you.
Yeah, I guess so.
You all look like you have money on you. You're adventurers.
Oh, that too, but especially him. He's a noble, quote unquote, noble adventurer. He counts as a noble.
I do.
Yeah. That guy doesn't know that.
Yeah, but he looks like he kind of sort of belongs at a low level.
Listen, he
noble,
got
so
robbed
that-
because he looked like a noble.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, look, Osiris is right now in adventure clothes. He looks no more like a noble than you
Oh.
guys.
We can't pretty him up at all?
I have
But you
the
can
pretty
pretty
clothes
him up,
still.
but then he'll just look like a pretty boy. But when you're wearing your armor over your clothes,
Yeah.
it doesn't
okay.
matter
It is
how
plate
nice your
armor
clothes
too. It's
are,
not
you're
exactly
wearing-
light armor.
Yeah, what clothes you're wearing under the plate armor doesn't matter. You're an adventurer first, wearing a full set of plate armor wandering around. So unless you're going to go into combat without your armor to act like a noble, their first thought seeing you is going to be adventurer, maybe knight, but nobody's thinking noble when you're in your gear.
Yeah. Oh,
still
excuse you.
pretty expensive.
OBS.
What are the chances they eat with their weapons directly at their side and not just,
Oh.
Pretty
High
prepared
chance.
for a
My
snake
internet's
attack.
taking a shit, but high chance.
Not again.
I don't know why. It's probably because the storm's nearby.
Well, you don't know how, normally they would act, but when you were there watching the camp for a few hours, you would notice they're definitely on alert. They're expecting someone to be after them following the wedding fiasco, so they seem to be keeping weapons and gear on them and stuff. Like they're expecting somebody to come after them. They don't know who or when. Why is there no cipher?
If Cypher talks, he'll be back. They'll be back.
What?
She, whatever.
Oh, the
at
D&D
least-
reactives took a that
Eat a
planning
spider.
down the drain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we taken a short rest while we've been talking? By the way? Seriously.
No, you've
Oh.
definitely been talking less than an hour.
Okay.
well. Can we
Can
continue
we
hanging
rest?
about for the rest of the hour?
I mean, yeah.
You
I don't
could.
know anything that's stopping us from resting.
The only thing there is it was like start of afternoon when you got there, and then you spent like 2 hours watching the camp. There's a travel time to it. So at this point, it's like getting evening. So you probably only have an hour. So if you finish the rest, you'd probably only have an hour or two before the sun starts to set. Just keep that in mind if you want to take the rest.
Thank you, Mooney.
Depending on when you wanted to like do something about the camp.
Does
Is
anyone
that-
not have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
I'm an elf.
Cypher's a cat,
Cypher also has dark vision. We're good.
so we should be fine at nighttime.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. I think there was a different colored small tent. I think she's either, if she's in the camp, I think she's either in the different colored small tent or in the big tent.
Yeah, if she's here. So, my only thing is that there's no way we can keep track of all 7 of them unless they're gathered sort of together, which if we're waiting until nighttime properly, maybe they'll all be eating and we can do that, kind of keep them
Yeah, I
together.
was planning on waiting for dinner time. Maybe Cypher toss down a quick AoE spell. Right on the center of them if they have that.
I think you're the best at throwing things if you wanted to make it all slippery where they were at to cut off their exits if we got in there while invisible. It's a tent, so they could just jump through, but...
exhaustion level should be gone by now, right?
Yeah. I don't know why
Okay,
they're
cool, great.
exhausted, but they definitely shouldn't still.
Cool. Cool. Oh, we forgot to change the... It's okay. Cool.
So, I just like the idea of using all of our things. So are we going to wait until they're all hopefully eating close together? Sneak in,
Ignore
Cypher
that.
does AoE, and
Toss.
toss...
Cypher first should find Lady if she in there. Check tents, and then once that AoE spell goes off, I can just toss the oil of slipperiness right into their campfire if they gathered around it.
Alright,
cool.
no, just
Maybe, possibly.
keep, 10 feet away from that?
Yeah. I throw knives for half of my attacks. I can throw a bottle of oil.
Oil, yeah. I trust you, and then me and Bologna will
It's like a baseball.
cut off the
Like,
exit
how
then.
different could that be?
Or go for the big
Just
guy.
pretend
Probably
you're-
surround the big guy.
Okay, that's our plan, right? Break. After rest.
They're a short rest.
Yeah. Cool. What?
Just found a meme.
Oh.
Exactly this situation, but I will send it to you guys after
Please.
the session.
No!
Uh-oh.
I need to
I can't
know.
give
Are
you
we,
warning.
like, planning
No.
for something we're over-planning for something and they're just gonna leave?
Alright, anyway, so you guys are reapproaching the camp. Are you all trying to approach the camp this time?
I think you guys should hang back a little until the things go off, because I mean,
Well, we're
glancing over the plate armor.
Yeah,
well, I don't have
but
disadvantage because
hang
it's mithril
back
plate
a
armor.
little,
Yes.
but hang back a little and hang back like far enough
Out of
they're not part of the camp. So I mean, like they could get close enough that they're not in the camp and wouldn't necessarily have to roll stealth.
Yeah,
But
but we're
see
gonna
the
wait
camp,
for
get through what's
Cypher
happening.
first anyways, or are you
Well,
also
that's
going?
what that's what
Onward.
I'm clarifying is when you guys go there, are you going to stay far enough back that you still can't see the camp and like you're staying back, or are you getting closer? Like I'm trying to figure out where you are in relation to what happens. So as people enter the camp again, if somebody gets caught, I need to know how far you are in terms of time it takes you to get to camp.
I'm planning on stealthing around towards the fire, so that I can throw the oil.
Okay. So you're getting to the camp. Where's everybody else getting to?
I guess me, or at least I want to be.
I would have given them a pretty detailed layout.
I want to be sort of in eyesight of Onweir being able to, or throwing things down. Are we not going
Good
to?
luck.
Are we not using the Dust of Disappearance?
You guys can if you want.
I was like,
but
me and Bologna could.
it does not last very long,
Yeah,
and we don't know how long Cypher is going to take to look through all the tents.
it's true.
To find a woman?
Yes, to find a woman.
Okay.
To find a lettuce specifically, you're not just looking
Yeah.
for a
Well, and any other prisoner or combatant that we didn't know about.
That's fair,
Oh!
but I mean you're looking for
Oh,
that
Mhm.
they go.
I have something I can do before we get to the camp to make
Okay.
communication a hell of a lot easier.
Oh yeah, you forgot about the ability you can speak into our heads?
Yeah. Yeah.
As I was editing through videos, I remember that you can do that and have never done it since.
Uh-huh. What's my psionic energy die? It's a D8. No. Sorry,
as you
it's a
guys
D6.
finalize this plan, decide who's going into the camp, who's getting close to the camp, or staying pretty far away from the camp. Finalize your plan. I'm gonna be right back. I have to go.
Okay.
I want to go near the camp.
I think you and me are gonna go near the. At least I want to be within sight of Onweir so I can see when it all splashes out, and then I'm gonna run
Yeah.
for the big guy.
I keep forgetting I have psionic dice.
To be honest, I mean,
My super proficiency bonus, so I should have.
Osiris would like say he's not as worried about revealing that he has some angel blood in him. He's going to go full out with that too, so if you are nearby, sometimes it can scare even allies. So be careful.
Cool. Why does my thing says it's a D8, but it's not?
Your psionic die isn't a D8?
Yeah, because I'm only level 4 in Rogue,
Mm.
and it increases at 5th level of Rogue.
I think perhaps 2 people should be on the big guy. Someone should be focused on seeing if that lady is here.
Yeah. Well, that's what Cypher's gonna go look for.
And
before the
then
fight.
someone should focus on the extras.
Yeah.
Being outnumbered is dangerous.
Well, a little bit of metagaming here, but if I do all of my extras, I do have a limited amount of precise strikes, but I could have an extra D8 from precise strike. It would have disadvantage, assuming the person stays next to me, disadvantage on people or other people, and I could have another 5 points of necrotic damage on top of my base D10. I have action surge and second wind if I absolutely need it. I have health potions. Could potentially do a good amount of damage to the big guy, but it's only a potential. Bologna also could do a lot of damage.
I can focus on small fries.
I was gonna say either you and Cypher or I could also
but
focus
I do
on
better
small
when
guys.
I'm do better when I'm against someone that one of my friends is fighting.
I could fight
When
with
you're
you
most-
then.
Most likely the best bet of doing damage against big guy.
I am?
If he is truly like us.
I guess.
Because I have so many opportunities to hit things, I could also maybe be better for the small guys. Because I have, the extra attacks.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Because I do more damage when allies are nearby.
So
Distracts
maybe-
them so I can stab a little bit closer to their squishy spots.
So are you going to take on are we gonna have 2 people on the big guy then?
I think so. I think that's the plan.
So you and Bologna will be on the big guy, and then me and Cypher will take the smaller ones?
I am back.
Hi, back and Brooke.
I think
Have you settled on your plan?
think so.
I believe
that,
so.
That sounds good.
Alright, Cypher, does
On
that
our
sound
way-
good? You're coming with
On
me?
our way to the place, for 4 hours, we can talk telepathically.
Cool.
So we've decided Onweir, Bologna, taking on big guy. After
Once-
Cypher fights.
Yeah, Cypher's gonna go spider, check for Aletta. AoE, I'm gonna toss the oil. Bologna are on big guy. Cyrus and
You
Cypher are.
guys head to the camp.
We're not eating dinner.
No, they're not.
Do not currently see big guy anywhere.
Fuck!
He's
This
gotta be in one
guy-
of the tents.
Closest to you, where you come to the camp from the south, is currently peeing on some bushes. Anybody that is getting closer to the camp, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay.
I think that's all.
I
Okay.
think we all are getting close then.
Like entering the camp to prepare to do something. If you're staying back until something
think you
else
two would-
happens, like if you two are just waiting outside the camp until something happens, it'll
That's a
take you like
long
an
ways
extra.
away, so
It would take you an extra round or 2 to get into combat, but you wouldn't have to stealth. So
Cypher, the spider has a +4 to stealth, so that's actually a 17.
You said +4?
Yeah, it's a +4 to the spider stealth, so it's the same dice roll, so it would just be a 17 instead of a 14.
And Brooke, you're trying to circle around, I'm guessing, the outside of the camp to get behind
Yeah.
the fire.
Yes.
So you can successfully do that. You feel pretty confident in that nobody changes where they are. What they are doing is you are moving around this camp. And the 2 who are chatting at the fire are still just sitting there kind of chatting. And you don't feel that anybody saw you.
Good.
As you were doing that, this guy finishes up his twink. Wanders
His
back
twink?
over.
is Twink?
Twinkle.
Twinkle? Isn't
Scored
it
cut
Tinkle?
you out.
Not Twinkle?
It is Tinkle.
It's Tinkle,
Well,
not
his was
Twinkle.
Cut
sparkling.
you out.
You're not sure why.
He's a vampire.
He has a sparkling piss. Wait, or was
Yes.
his penis
It's like a
sparkling
killer bug.
blood?
Anyway, yes.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
Yes.
Cypher, where are you heading?
That's a good question. I'd assume the
White.
tent's closest to us, right?
I can look through all of
I
them,
could
right?
probably, since the spider's so slow, I could probably drop you off at this one
Okay.
on my way around. Not at it, but near enough to it.
Yeah.
You wander into the tent, and you see one dude is laying down there, kind of sleeping. It seems a kind of small tent. There's two bedrolls and like some personal belongings stashed near them inside of this tent.
Okay. How many people are we supposed to be looking for?
Just a letter, really.
Okay. I'm guessing I don't recognize the person sleeping.
No, they still seem to. They don't seem to be wearing all of their gear, but they do seem to be one of the bandits. They have their weapon and some armor nearby.
Okay. I guess if I don't see anything of interest there, I could go to the tent to the right of it. I don't know how to do that thingy that Brooke did.
If
You just hold down your click on when
Okay,
you're
this one.
selecting. Yeah.
You head in there, and it's pretty much the same setup as the other tent. You don't see anybody in this one though. It's just the two bedroll, some personal belongings.
I head to this one. Will I be spotted by, or would I have
There's
to do
grass
like
and you're a tiny spider.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
so your
Oh, I
stealth
know.
check is to avoid being seen. So it's
Oh.
whether or not your stealth check would beat his passive perception if you pass by him, and you don't know his passive perception. So it is your call.
I'm
are
gonna,
you?
I'm gonna
You
chance
do
it.
have a mental connection to us, by the way.
Oh
if-
yeah.
You do manage to slip past him without drawing his notice,
Okay.
and you get into the tent, and it's the same setup as the other two. Just kind of nice-ish bedrolls, some personal belongings. One of the bedrolls has an extra suit next to it. But you do not see Aletta or any other potential prisoners.
All right. I guess we're going to the big tent then.
Come on, guys, eat dinner.
Ring a bell. Ding ding ding, dinner
Ding,
time.
ding, ding.
But as you are wandering over the big tent, you see one guy come out of it, wanders down the path as the other guy that was by the tents wanders up towards the campfire. And you get into the bigger tent. And what is the AC on a spider?
It is
That's real not good.
a 12.
How much HP
Does
does
it
the
not have
spider
a spider sense?
1 hit point. No, it has web sense.
As you wander into this big tent, the big man is at the desk and looks over to see this spider skittering across this floor and hits
Come on,
you
You're in
with
the
his
wild.
hand in an attempt to crush you, which does 2 points of damage, which does break your spider form.
Uh-oh.
And you take 1 point.
Yes.
Cipher.
You do see a familiar Letta checked up inside of the tent, but
You guys are in the big tent?
yeah,
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, Mew is in the big tent, Cypher's in the big tent. Go ahead and add your tokens. Sam, you and Izzy, both of you, add your tokens to the southern part of the trees. Brooke, you are above the campfire, and Cypher, you in the big tent.
No.
I don't know how to do the token thing. I haven't done that before.
Oh, you just drag out your name onto the.
I keep forgetting that it's not that token I should drag out, it's this other one. So take the other one away. Please and thank you, dear.
You can delete it yourself.
I keep forgetting that I can. I'll be real with you.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. I've rolled 3 6s.
Oh no.
Oof.
And then Cypher, if you click on your token, you can click the initiative, and it'll add it to the turn order.
I want to say, now that you've been caught, big guy over there had a pass team.
Which
What?
symbol is that?
He
So initiative's on your sheet. You just have to make sure that your token's clicked when you click it. What was that sound?
What was that saying?
I think it was a trailer. But it's just the word initiative on your sheet. It's right next to your armor class.
I need your initiative.
I'm coming.
Yeah,
Yay.
guys.
All right, Onweir, you are up first. I'm going to guess Cypher makes some sort of mental anguish as they are kicked out of spider form.
Hello,
So
Dicey.
Hi,
you will
Dicey.
get to take your turn here.
Okay. So, the grease spell's only a 10-foot square. If I throw it on the fire, do I? No, I wouldn't know. Ahaha. This is great, guys. This
Mm-hmm.
what makes a 10-foot square? Hold on. Like, is it that 10-foot square?
Or is
What,
it
10
one
foot?
of the
That's it.
you
Says 10.
snap the corner? It could also. It depends on if you're well, doing this.
The same size square.
Yeah. It just is. It's different in how it
Yeah.
does it.
Yeah. This helps me more though.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I was
Can
just
I-
letting him know. That's why there is a difference.
I
Roll
toss it.
me a ranged attack. So it's going to be adding your dex.
All the
Get it
horses
there.
are all the way over there.
Okay, so it's just a dex check with proficiency because I throw.
It's not proficiency. Proficiency in bottle.
Okay, so it's just a dex check.
Yes.
20?
20. It throw it and it shatters, spilling its oil all over the area nearby where the people are at.
Yeah, but part of it was in the fire. Grease plus fire equals whoosh.
The grease spell is not naturally flammable.
What?
Oh. If we
It
would have,
creates a
would
magical
we have known
slipperiness. It
that?
does not create grease. You would
No,
not
yeah,
know.
it says slick grease covers the ground.
Brooke, Mr. D&D himself, the guy who
What?
created it, has said grease spell is not inherently flammable. I looked it up because I didn't think it was inherently flammable. I did
But
check
it
it while you
says
guys were
grease.
talking about it. The guy who made D&D and the spells has said the grease spell does not create a
Damn.
flame spot. On top of that, the bottle and the sheet you have access to doesn't work by just shattering it. You take an action to pour it over the area. So you didn't get a 10-foot square. You created a splash zone where the bottle broke open by throwing.
Fuck you, Mr. D&D. You should have let your spell be. Great.
Even
we
if that
wasted
was
our
the
oil
case,
with
it did
greatness.
not cover the range that you wanted it to cover by throwing it anyway.
Okay, great.
Well, they
cool.
can maybe fall on their ass now, so
Yeah.
it'd be funny.
It creates rough terrain. They don't make dex checks to avoid fall.
Hmm. Well,
They just
that's
move at half speed.
Cool, great. Raging this turn does nothing. Well, they're probably gonna try and hit me. Raging would help, I guess. Is your
Well, I was gonna say, do we know that something is happening actually?
Yeah,
it's
Cypher
connected
made a mental
mentally.
bounce.
Okay.
Cypher, when they got
Ice cream
knocked out,
infinity.
even if like involuntarily, they would have mentally gone oof or something. You know, just
Oof.
something went wrong. And
Yeah.
Onweir clearly took action, and with a mental
Yeah.
connection, Onweir will clearly be able to let you know that they took action.
Yeah. And then subsequently swear probably more than Onweir has in front of, like, I know I swear a lot, Onweir actually doesn't swear a lot. They're swearing up a storm right now.
All right, yeah.
They're gonna...
Plans never
I
go
guess-
the way you want.
Nope. Nope, they don't.
They do
Because
not.
now Cypher's on big guy.
This is the exact
I
opposite of
guess-
what I wanted.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
this
and I
is the
guess
exact
I'm on
opposite of what we
small
all
fries.
wanted.
I'm gonna rage.
Bologna,
and I'm
you
gonna
go right, I go left, I guess.
Freak my... Why is it going... Okay. Then...
You are, by dashing, about a turn from reaching the edge of the map, Osiris and Bologna, because you weren't making stealth checks. You stayed outside of the map itself, so you're going to have to take a turn to dash to the spot you are on. So
You
your
sure we
first
don't just have to
gonna-
use all of our movement? We weren't like 30 feet away.
I clarified that you weren't getting close enough to have to make stealth
Mm.
checks, and since you remained outside of range of making stealth checks, you remained a dash distance away. That I told you how far you were away affected how long it would take you to get into the battle, and you guys chose to remain out of stealth range.
Well, Osiris... Oh, it's too late to go back and do that now, but... and I'm gonna run my full movement closer.
But both of you are going to dash to get to place on the battle map, and Cypher, you
Yeah.
So the big guy is inside the tent with me, right?
yes, and so is Aletta.
Okay.
Is this helmet off?
No.
If I take a tactical runaway, will the lady that we're trying to save be affected?
You don't know if he would go for the lady or as you ran.
You should disengage before you run, though.
If you're right
so
next
that
to
he
him,
doesn't
yeah.
get an opportunity attack.
Disengage is
Because if
your
you just
action,
run, he's
so
gonna
you know.
walk you.
But it means you won't get hit.
Yeah.
Right then.
Did any of the
Well,
people
life
that
is
I
rough.
was
I'm
with
gonna disengage and hope nothing happens to the lady.
Yep.
Life
Shit
sucks,
sucks, lady.
my
Sorry.
guy.
They're...
Oh, how far can I run away?
It should say on your sheet.
that's-
Probably 30 feet.
No, 25. You're a
Be fine.
cat person.
Oh,
Yeah, but Tabaxi are fast, so playing the cat.
Yeah,
to backseat.
Yeah, I know
small
you-
cat person have small legs.
Yes, small legs.
So
Then
your
read the
movement speed
horses.
starts
What are you
from
going to do to the horses?
your movement
I wasn't
speed
pointing
starts
at
from the
those, I was
block you're
pointing at
on,
whatever
by the
this
way.
guy is.
Well, I know, but I think
Yeah,
Sam
but
keeps
I
measuring
couldn't-
from the horses.
Oh,
now
they
it's
can't
like-
see that. I made sure they couldn't see that. I'm thinking of plans, okay? I am a cavalier. Horses actually do help me.
That's fair. It's sorry. Well, you have your own horse you could have brought.
I'm
You
not
spent
I
bringing
don't think that
Lucy.
these are gonna
Planning.
obey you.
I'm really good with horses. Maybe they will. I do have proficiency in animal handling.
You do. I'm not saying they won't follow you or you can't succeed in that, but I'm just saying you could have brought your own horse
Yeah.
instead of trying to steal
I
one
don't
of
want to
theirs.
risk that. But also, I
I
don't
see
know.
you have ice knife open. It is an action, and disengage is an action. So
Oh no, no. I was looking
Oh,
at
okay.
how far or how close or how far I need to be.
Ah,
Should
Yeah,
I
I
go
find
to,
it funny.
the dude closest to me? This guy.
he's probably gonna attack you wherever you go. So
I don't know where to run.
If you
probably in
towards
this
us or
direction. Yeah,
somewhere towards us.
because it's gonna be a fight either way. But
Okay.
Hopefully the
hoping we
guy
can
will
kinda
fight us.
trade thoughts. You're supposed to be on Small Fries, and I'm supposed to be with Bologna on Big Guy.
Yeah.
Put my finger where that square
Yeah,
is.
the two people on the right
So
side
when you
need to go
pick up your
left. The
token-
two people on left
When you
need to
pick
go
up your
right.
token, if you hit Q, it'll show you distance.
Oh,
Just hit it, don't hold it.
Sure. If Lana would have.
what did he say?
I don't know.
He's switching
They were
me and
having their
Bologna's
conversation
places.
while I was helping you.
Yeah, because you guys want to go right, and I mean, Bologna wants to go right. You want to go left. You would have just been on the correct side, like while you guys were waiting anyway. So, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, it
Do
only
find
saves
it
you like
helps.
10 feet, but it's still like.
Yeah.
But as Cypher runs out of the tent, it coincides with this guy running into the tent.
Oh,
Oh fuck. Past Cypher?
No, not even close. Cypher's over
Oh.
here.
Sparkly dick.
No, Sparkly Dick is over by the fire. He's one of the people who got lightly splashed with a few drops of potion wasted on the ground. Like,
Went terribly wrong.
That's how it goes usually.
hey, so that's real not good up there.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
well, the only other people are.
The good news is
either-
that I never said that I took that half damage thing off,
Yep.
so.
And I'm raging!
So the captain is gonna, they assume, handle whoever just ran out of that tent, and they still can't see you guys buried in the bushes all the way down south. So,
Yeah.
that is a 16 to hit, Brooke.
That's my armor class.
That's 6 points of slashing damage, half to 3.
3.
Which I then
So-
take half again?
Yeah.
Right?
So you would take 2 points of damage.
And I take 1? Or no, I take 2. Okay.
No, you take 1. Sam takes half
Okay.
of damage, so she gets the 2.
Okay.
Ow.
That's gonna hit. That's higher than the last one. 7 points slashing damage after 2, 4. So you both take 2.
Ow.
Okay.
I just like keep watching you flinch.
Yeah, just... Things are going bad.
Big boy is going to stomp out of the tent.
Go
Take
back
a
in your
swing.
tent. Go back away. Get away. Go. No one wants you
They're
here
gonna
anymore.
use a lot
That's
of
a
against-
12 to hit. I don't think that hits you, Cypher.
That does.
Does it?
Does
I
it?
think so.
Cool if it didn't.
Cypher, get
leather
more armor, man.
Wait, is leather armor 11 plus dex or 12 plus dex?
I thought
I
it was
believe
12.
it's
but
11.
It might be 11.
Yeah, then it would. Yeah. Then it's 12.
One season.
Armor is 11 plus dex.
11
Yeah.
plus dex. Okay.
Just the d12? Never get to play with the d12.
Oh no.
10 points of slashing
Oh.
to Cypher.
Cypher, you might want to wild shape.
And then an
Easy
8,
therapy.
which means he misses with the second hit. So you take 10 points of slashing damage. then
Good.
misses second.
I love armor.
Sometimes
Did you
plans
say?
change.
All
How
right,
much damage did I
Onweir.
just take?
10.
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Onweir, you were up. Sam, you're on deck.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
Okay. I can't get away from them. I mean, I could, but
Man,
And you're a rogue. You bonus action disengage.
I also have mobile though. So if I attack someone, I can just go.
That's true.
Do you believe
Do I
you would
want to
hit?
scare them? I could just bite them. No. I'm gonna melee the guy in front of me.
Okay.
So I can get my melee attack for my mobile. 14.
14 does not.
Do I have to hit for this? Whether I hit or not. Okay, so and then I'm gonna Cypher, I'm on the way. I'm gonna yeet and I'm gonna throw my dagger at this dude.
Made it. 20 does hit.
Oh, actually,
Damage.
I keep forgetting I
Nice.
can go a little bit further. It's not just 30 feet, it's 35 feet because I'm deaf.
Wow. Nice. I'm at 45.
All right.
That's, is that? I assume that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Osiris, you were up.
Cool. I'm gonna do the riveting move, which is run 70 feet forward to take my action to do that. So I can get closer to the action.
All
But that's all I can. Well, yeah, that's all I can do. It's my action, so I'm just running forward.
Anything else?
Nope. That's my movement. That's my action. I don't got a bonus action.
Well, no, you're up.
I'm on. Help is on the way. He doesn't actually say that.
My speed's 40, so if I dash,
Oh,
it's
where
80. So I'm gonna go.
Me and Bologna are just having a sprinting contest as we run.
Yep.
Hold on. Can someone ping right here so I can remember what square it is?
Here you go. Can you
Thank
see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, can I stop now?
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action.
Whoa. Wait.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that. I hit the undo. I hit the undo button.
no.
Hold on.
Don't do
I'm
that.
gonna
It's fine.
I
you
just-
just moved on.
Run towards
Yes.
the guy and say, "Hey!"
Alright.
What up?
Cypher, you were up.
Okay.
Your friends are closer as they are running from the bushes.
Freaking-
Sprinting, yeah, not running. We are fucking full sprint.
I am fearing for my life right now.
It's okay. Help is on the way, dear.
You told me that I should probably shift into an animal. Would that be to go away or to help me fight?
It
Just be
gives
to
you a
help
health
you fight.
buffer and a better
Oh.
AC.
Yeah.
Would that depend on what animal I turn into?
Yes.
That's why I was like, just turn into a bear or I was gonna say werewolf. That's not what it is. What is it? Dire wolf, but
Direwolf.
Werewolf? Could I turn?
Direwolf
into one of
has
those?
no. It's a monstrosity,
See ya.
not a beast.
no. It's a beast.
Werewolf?
It's on the companion. It's on the
Dire wolf.
companion.
Sam.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. I thought Cypher said, can I
It's
turn into
better
a
health
werewolf, not
and
dire wolf.
AC,
No, I said one of those.
Oh.
and you get pack tactics. So once one of us is close to you, you can have advantage.
That's a dire
Is
wolf
the
option.
wolf or the bear?
Direwolf. Brown bear has multi-attack, but has worse AC and health.
Hyenas are good options.
What does AC mean?
It's
Armor
what they have to roll to
class.
hit you.
Okay. Now, would I be able to turn into some of these animals? Because I know you said I have to like know what they are to turn into them.
Direwolf and bear are both common enough creatures. You definitely would have seen them.
Okay.
Or a female steeder, which is a big spider.
Why do you guys keep wanting me to turn into a spider?
I don't
They're
know that you
just good
necessarily
options.
have seen a big spider.
Okay.
Depends on where its like habitat is, because I know some of them live in giant forests. Probably would
So-
have seen it, but if it's like a cave spider, you haven't seen it.
Am I able to communicate with my team?
Yes,
We have them in
it's a free action to do light conversation, and you are mentally in contact.
Mentally telepathic.
Yeah.
What would you guys suggest? What type of creature I turn into for this particular situation?
Wolf.
Mm.
Probably wolf. I know you don't like canines, but like
Yeah, unfortunately.
makes you harder to hit, and you can.
Dale?
I was
I'll
gonna
just
go
I'll
bear,
just
but
take a bath after this.
Yeah. Because I mean, bear's great because it has multi-attack,
Uh-huh.
but you can just get a free advantage if any of us are butted up against it, and we
I
don't
think
even have
Cypher
to be
was
flanking
also,
with
well, I
you.
guess asking our characters, Osiris would just go with the giant
Oh,
wolf.
yeah. Wolf sounds fun.
Alright, I'll
like
turn
bears.
into a wolf then.
Brooke, I assume you have the stat block for direwolf. I'll have to ask you questions if I need.
Okay, I have it pulled up. Yeah.
what is this?
It's also in the compendium. If you just want to make an NPC sheet for Cypher and pull that onto the sheet.
All the animals I turn into.
But I think that's your turn. So that takes your action to transform, right?
Nope, bonus action for Moondrake, pretty sure.
Well,
Which
then what do
means you
wanna
can
do with
turn
your
into
action?
that animal and then nom if you wish.
No, you can numb on.
I could bite them?
The only attack that a wolf has. No
Let's see how
claws for
this
some
one
reason.
tastes.
It's a +5 to hit.
Well, I mean, if you think about a dog fighting, usually they go for a bite. They don't tend to use their claws.
Yeah, wolves.
That's a
tend
cat.
to- yeah.
I don't know, my dog, anytime she jumps on me, she has a lot of claws.
Well, wolves try to like claw down your back to get you to fall and bite at the back of your
Yeah,
neck. I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure. But it's just a d20 +5 to hit with the bite.
I gotta roll a d20?
Yes.
Let me make sure I don't type it in wrong.
Fingers crossed.
Yay, I didn't type it in wrong.
16.
What's the plus? 16 does hit.
It's 2d6 +3. And the creature must succeed on DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
You said 13?
Yep.
Saves.
Cool. Cypher. Cypher, you gonna roll damage?
Mew.
You guys hear me?
Oh,
there
now
you
I
are.
can.
We couldn't
Okay.
if you were talking.
So you said do what?
Roll damage.
2d6 +3.
Okay. 6.
Hey! Not bad. Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
He didn't fall down, but of course he didn't. He's a strong guy.
He is dubbed Big Guy, so.
Yeah.
He is, yes. There's the regular guys who don't even get a capital R, and then big guy.
Nice.
Yeah, this turn. That's all that they can do.
They could walk so far.
It is 30 feet, but
That's a lot. That's a lot of feet.
yeah. Well,
Well, direwolves can walk 50 feet, actually, if that's what you're talking about.
no, I think they were talking about
Oh.
other guys. Speaking
Okay,
of,
well, just
aren't
so you know,
direwolves
you do
big
have-
creatures? Shouldn't
They are
as
large,
Ike
yes.
be a little bit bigger? Cypher is taking up more space.
Second time Cypher had to turn into a dog.
Yeah.
Big.
I'm so sorry.
Big guy is going to hit the giant wolf that has just appeared in front of him.
Leave the big wolf alone.
17 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of slashing damage. And another 15.
That hits.
It's so 24 damage over.
24 overall, okay.
Yes.
They're still direwolf. They're still good.
And that is big guy's turn. Onward, you are up.
Get off of my friend.
How many did I take overall?
24, but you took it to
Cypher
your
doesn't
direwolf
take any.
form, so you don't take any damage.
Yippee!
I've got the thing pulled up because I know that you have 37 total. And I'm gonna stab.
Hold it.
Not cure. Oh, that's Cypher sheet. I was like, why is cure wounds here? Oh,
9 does not.
oh.
Well, you have advantage. You are flanking with Cypher.
Oh yeah, I do.
At 11. So the first attack is 11, which does not hit, but you do still get your.
Okay.
11 does not
Wait.
hit.
Nah, it's only for skill checks. Oh well.
No.
Fuck.
Both those attacks miss. Anything else?
Great. And nope, that's my bonus action too. Shit.
Osiris, you're up.
Okay. This
I
might
need to actually
do
roll good, guys.
opposite of what we want, but I don't know. So Cyrus is going to run in between these people here. And I'm going to pop him a necrotic shroud. I need the people within 10 feet of me, so these 3 guys, to make charisma saving throws.
What are they trying to beat?
A 14, it's not that big. Or be frightened
All
until the
3
end
of
of my
them
next
fail.
turn. They're all frightened of me until the next turn, and he's going to fully, as he runs up, just, you might want to reconsider your loyalties. And his eyes will completely go black. He's going to bamf out the skeletal wings, bare his sharpened teeth. He's getting ready for a fight. It is his action to do that. I don't have a bonus action, so. But that lasts for a
little
minute.
bit in awe as you seeing this past big wolf.
Bologna, you are up.
I should have moved so that Bologna could flank with me. Crap.
Bologna can flank with Cypher.
True.
Alright. I had to let my dog in.
You're okay. It's your up.
Rudy, his emo form. Kind of. Cyrus does have an emo form.
Yeah. But if you move like here, Bologna, you can flank with big guy. If you're still going for big guy. Cool.
I sent them, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I saw. I've been sending gifts in UBC.
Yeah.
Except, you know, that dog is not as big as Direwolf Cypher would be. Direwolf Cypher is a large creature.
If I go within near you, Sam, do I get scared?
No, I believe it's when
it's-
Sam activates it, not lingering.
Let me double check. You can see, yeah, the instant that I transform, so you'll be fine.
Perfect. I'm gonna pop a rage.
Ew. Go for it.
I'm gonna swing on this
Swing,
guy
add another swing.
with advantage.
20 does hit. And so does a 21.
That and that.
Yippee! Yeah.
And then Cypher's up again.
He doesn't have a head anymore. It's just crushed.
I'm gonna
Are you-
throw out all reliable and bite the dude again.
Cool. It's +5.
My favorite.
You do have advantage on this now.
Yes, you do. So 2d20.
Plus, killing that guy actually negated the thing that was negating Sam's fear, so that's pretty.
Do I have to do any
Good,
plus
good.
again?
Yeah, it's +5, but it's just gonna be to whatever the highest dice is.
Because they were flanking, so
Out
they
of
would have
2D.
both attacked you with stay rolls.
Yes, that's fair.
Okay, so it'd be 13 +5, which
Well,
is an
also, if
8.
they're frightened, don't they have to run away from me?
No,
No.
they have disadvantage if they attack within line of sight of you and can't move towards you,
Towards
but they
you, right,
don't
right.
have to move away from you. They could just choose not to move. 18 does hit.
So 2d6 +3 and another strength save.
He saves. He got a 21.
Motherfucker.
Yes, he is.
My mom's dead.
Exactly.
Necrophiliac.
Well,
2d6
alive.
+3.
So-
No. No, well, technically I never wrote that they saw him die. Saw her die.
I said she was alive at some point, not she's.
At
completely
some point,
alive.
yeah.
That is really. You haven't been taking damage, have
Yes,
you? Because I haven't been.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I've
No,
been attacked yet.
just the first
Other
turn.
than yeah, Cypher. Cypher.
yeah?
2d6 +3.
6.
I'm gonna make
Three.
you a bite attack under your thing.
Alright.
Got snake eyes.
This first guy is going to make. Oh. I had to give him disadvantage, so. Die at once. I lost my big die bag.
Ow.
I don't know, man. I misplaced it. It happens. I was cleaning my room and rearranging my room because I have a problem and I like to rearrange my room. And I don't know where my dice got to.
Okay, ignore this. I'm just rolling to make sure it looks right.
Oh, I found it. What are you rolling for?
Okay, I was just making sure it works right. So now, Cypher, under your attacks and spellcasting on your main page, there's something called Wolf Bite. Nope, on your main page. There's something called Wolf Bite. It's right beside your passive perception.
Passive perception.
Sam, is that 19 to hit?
Wait, no, that's
19
passive
meets
wisdom.
it, beats
This one?
it. 19 just
The one with
hits.
14?
Okay.
Yeah, right beside that.
yeah, I
says
see it,
Wolf
I see
Bite.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
8 points of slashing damage to you. That does not hit. His second attack is. This guy's gonna. This way.
Coward.
Bologna. You frightened him. He couldn't.
Yeah,
run
I know.
towards you. Izzy does a 14 hit.
No.
He could, like, throw something at me.
18 hit.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of slashing damage, half to 3.
Yippee! Come on, can't you hit harder than that?
Nat 1 on his first attack from Big Boy.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
Um,
It is really
second
the
one-
extreme night. It's either nat 1 or nat 20. No in betweens.
Second attack from him also misses, so he takes 2 more attacks against Big Wolf and misses.
This is giving me deja vu.
Meaning it's only his turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do a reliable, and I'm gonna stab. It's not that reliable to
21 hits.
I spoke too soon. It's very reliable right now.
25 also hits.
And that's my bonus action too. So yeah, cool. It's my turn.
All right, Cyrus, you are up.
Guy to my left. I warned you to run away. So I'm not gonna feel bad about this. I'm gonna use Precise Strike so I can give myself advantage on the first attack. Does a 20 hit?
20. Yes, 20 hits.
I get to add a d8 then, plus the 5 from Necrotic, so that is 14, right? Yeah.
Yep.
14 points of damage. Did I roll the d8 with that? No, I did not. No, yeah, I did. Wait a second. I rolled, really? I got a nat 1? You're kidding me? That's why it's a fucking 5?
Yeah, you did.
Does Necrotic Shroud actually go for every attack? You can deal extra to one target when you deal damage with an attack or spell. I mean, it just says I deal extra damage. It doesn't say it only one. Oh no, once on each of your turns. Okay, so that was the ones. Okay, that's important. I believe Precise Strike is also that attack, but I have another attack, so I don't think that one goes at advantage though, right? I have to always
No, not
make
unless
sure.
you use the Precise Strike.
Yeah, roll advantage on it, so I'm not going to use another Precise Strike. I'm just going to hit it with my glaive. That's
9
deeply
does not
upsetting.
Is that
Does
the
he
end of your
look? Does he look? No,
He
I
looks
shouldn't.
pretty beat up.
I'm not going to use. I won't. I'll stay here.
Alright. Bologna, you are up.
Yes.
Actually, can I? I might regret this. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack from him if he wants to, so I can give Bologna advantage and move up here. He
Use
can't
my
move closer to me. Don't hit me.
That is a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Bologna, you're up.
Perfect. 2 hits.
19 hits. 9 does not.
And then technically, because I'm raging and I hit him with the attack, his next, he's hindered unless against everyone but me until my next turn.
Alright.
I
Good.
don't like probably would do much, but yeah.
Cypher, you're up. You?
Hold on, I'm
You can do it first or second,
okay.
because you have action and bonus action. Attacking would be your action.
Okay. So so I could bite him and then do the thingy that you told me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just...
You have advantage on this bite, so you can toggle that up top. Do you have that toggle?
I'm pretty sure I did buy another
Yeah, you
crossbow,
do.
right? Otherwise I wouldn't have it. So I think I took it off.
You bought a crossbow, yes.
Yeah.
First to toggle?
It's already toggled for advantage. You're good. You can just click on wolf bite.
25
Nice.
hits.
Natural 20, guys. This
And you
is
just hit in the chat where it says wolf bite.
They're real.
Roll 46.
they are real. We
What?
haven't just been getting nat ones.
18
I don't
points of
know why
damage.
I added 3 to both of those, so
Let's
-3 from one of those.
go!
I need to adjust that.
So it's not 18, that's 15 damage.
Yeah, my bad. I did that wrong in the
We knew this, guys.
attack. I fixed it.
Alright. The other guys are up. This
Oh,
guy's
Cypher had a bonus action they were gonna do.
sorry.
So how would I do the thingy?
You just pick which level of spell slot you want to spend. So you have up to 3 right now, and you roll that many d8.
Okay. Where do I see the spell slots?
So you see,
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I just saw
Yeah.
you change the number.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said or D8?
d8 per level. So are you spending a first level?
Yeah.
So yeah, 1d8. Cool. You healed 5 health. Good job.
Yay. I hope that was significant.
No, no.
It's better than healing. No.
Exactly.
Guys here clambering, and the guy gets out of his tent.
Excuse you? How about he just doesn't?
He was putting his armor on, his armor is still on.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Hey. I mean, that's fair, but hey.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 to hit who? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage. That's already halved.
Okay.
He hits you twice for 5 total points of damage. The other guy is going to try to take his first swing to Cyrus. That is an 18 to hit.
Misses.
His second attack. He misses the second attack. Izzy, your disadvantage did matter, by the way, too, because he would have gotten a 22 to hit.
Thank you.
Cool.
Great roll on
Good job, Laura.
Cyrus. I did remember that disadvantage. Then this guy is going to his boss.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
That is 3 points of damage, half to 2, half to 1 to both you and Osiris.
Cool.
And then the second one is a 15 to hit, which I don't believe.
Misses.
Big guy is going to take his first attack against you. Now someone is flanking to help him. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Halved to 5, halved to 2 to me, 3 to Osiris.
Sam, yes. The next one is a 19 hit Dire
That
Wolf
Oh, yeah, that still hits.
for 12 points of slashing damage.
You're still good.
And then Onweir, you're back up.
Okay, how's big guy looking?
He's looking bloody, but he's not looking like he's about to go down.
Okay.
We should keep at least. Well, actually, no, we don't need to keep any of them alive. Well, should we keep them alive to see who did this?
We'll see how it works out.
No.
He had a desk. I'm assuming there's paperwork.
Osiris is wanting to maybe keep one alive, but that's just Osiris's prerogative.
Well, then you can do that, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack big guy. I have advantage. I don't know why I turned that off.
19 does hit.
I clicked it. Oh, there we go. And then I'm gonna turn around and offhand the guy behind me.
Okay.
Great.
11 does not hit.
Cool. That's my turn.
Cyrus, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna take the advantage from Bologna here. Stab him with my glaive.
20 hits.
20 I'm gonna use my necrotic damage here. 12 points of damage, still up.
Nope, that's enough. He's down.
Perfect. As he's distracted by blood, just stab right through the chest, and then I'm going to run over here behind this guy, and I'm going to take that advantage. Actually, no, I am going to still use Precise Strike. I can't get double advantage anyways, but...
You can. Oh, not double advantage. but you can
Advantage,
still
no.
get- Sorry.
Yeah, I can
thought
still
you
get
were like, I
advantage.
can't get advantage twice in a turn.
I'm just letting you know I'm using Precise Strike, so if I do hit, I
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
extra d8, so... No.
9 does not hit.
Well, I used the Precise Strike anyways, and I didn't hit, so I can't use Unwavering Mark. So that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I miss again.
Alright,
It's
Bologna, you are up.
I'm just gonna hit him.
I don't think Bologna's had to move. I'm just dancing around Bologna.
I've turned.
Yeah, after that sprint, least movement possible, please.
Roll me to attack. 15 does not hit.
Ugh,
25 does hit.
ugh, only 7.
It may only be 7. No. 7.
Good job.
Yeah.
We did it!
To Cypher.
Actually, do you want to move
Cypher,
closer
you're up.
to the other people before you do that, Bologna?
No.
What?
Welcome to Bologna.
Bologna is tired. Bologna says no. I'm staying here, catching my breath.
No, I'm not
You can still
tired.
move if you want.
This is technically flanking with Cypher on big guy.
Big guys in between us.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, one over is flanking.
Ugh.
You can move through friend squares, right?
Yeah.
It's just this guy over here.
Oh, there is a guy
he's
over
on
there.
his way.
Is
He's
that
trying.
Sparkly Dick? Oh wait, no, that's the other guy. Never
No,
mind.
he was asleep.
Sparkly Dick's dead.
No,
We've killed Sparkly Dick.
You have killed Mr. Sparkly.
We could have befriended him.
We
No.
shoulda, you know, which one of these guys is Sparkly Dick? Maybe I save him.
Dead.
No,
You can't save him. He's dead.
of course. Arrest
Yeah,
him,
we
you
killed
Sparkle Dick.
specify
Can't
non-lethal.
bring him back.
We're not spending a diamond on Sparkly Dick.
Alright, I guess
Sparkly Dick. What's it?
good old bite.
His dick
Unlimited
and
points.
piss
Forget.
did indeed sparkle.
Woo!
it
It's
work that
another
time?
saving throw.
That is 12.
He's prone!
Nice.
It doesn't matter, but
Well, yeah, well, maybe, you know,
Right.
it's nice.
are you doing the bonus action thing or no?
To heal myself?
Yeah. You are
Yeah.
currently 6 health points away from losing wild shape, so.
I guess that is a good idea. Just checking back. D8.
Cool. My God.
Oops.
There we go.
Cool. Thank you. I've taken that away from your health. Cool. Or added it back to your. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Very good, guys. Strange.
Raider guy running a little late to the battle here.
He was asleep.
Yeah, and that's
and
his
wasn't
fault.
wearing armor. It was just for a nap.
Mm-hmm. Osiris will still say that if he comes near him. It's just running a little late there.
You're contemplating a lot with those dice.
The
rolling
dice
around.
rolls, yeah.
I was putting the dice. I like got more dice out of the bag, so I like emptied the bag to get all the dice
Yeah,
out. and
well, I
was
don't
putting
like the
dice on
sound of
table.
dice rolling
Uh,
around,
I
man.
do like.
Yeah,
Well, it does
well,
sound nice,
not
but
good.
it's scary.
3.
Here.
And this guy is going to take attacks. You, that is a 19 to hit, bro.
Yeah.
That is 5 points of damage.
Half to 3, so 1 to me, 2 to Osiris.
And then a 12 to hit. I don't believe that.
No.
That hits Cypher,
Normal Cypher, but
not Wolf Cypher.
Big guy is going to stand him and take a swing against Cypher. He's going to miss that swing, so he's going to take one at you. I'm going to say that hits.
you who?
You.
You?
On
Okay.
rear.
Because there's 3 people in it.
That is 28 points of slashing damage to you.
Half to 14, half to 7 each.
Yep.
Cool. Oof. Man, I love being a barbarian.
You've been taking these points of damage, Sam?
What was the other one? Oh, you also hit. What was the other one? The last one? I haven't.
You just
Seven.
took
This one
7
was
more.
7. Yeah.
Is that 7 total? Because I added the 3.
Lucky numbers.
Yeah, this is
were-
another
Yep, I
7.
hit with
Because
the
it was
Okay, another-
28,
oh.
so it was 14, so 7.
Okay, there we go.
Then it'll be Onwar's turn.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oof. I
I'm-
really want to bite someone, but it's the damage is just big guy.
Yeah, and you don't like the taste of like flesh or blood, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't.
I
roll my
understand the
sneak attack.
temptation though, because I'm like real tempted to just run up and take a
Uh,
bite out of this man right here.
I forgot to click on my sneak attack. It did 4 extra damage. Cool, great.
Is this guy still frightened by me, by the way? Was it that guy?
No, it was
he was
one
asleep.
turn.
Oh yeah.
And then turn around, and I'm gonna offhand the guy behind me.
10 does not hit.
I can't hit that offhand, guys. That's my turn.
Cyrus, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna step forward a little bit, use the range my glaive has, and I'm gonna stabby. Use the necrotic on this,
24
and
hits.
yeah, I'm gonna use the necrotic on that. So 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smack him again.
22 hits.
Yeah, he's probably gonna hit me anyways. So another 12 points of slashing damage.
Is not going to hit you.
Oh, is he dead? Perfect! Alright, I have 30 movement speed. Just... I will say that to him. You're a little late to the fight, but I'm just gonna slash him twice with my glaive and wander over here. Not wander.
Damn. Ouch.
Man, what there's this. Sure, I'll just kind of move in.
There's still a guy in the big tent. I'm scared.
Is there?
There's still
Yeah.
a guy in the tent?
I thought there was just
There's
a big guy
6
in the
people
tent.
out here. No, someone ran in after
Oh.
Cypher ran out.
Oh shit! You're so right.
Yeah, he's
No.
got the girl.
I can get right there, so I'm gonna just. Hi there, Onware. You are trapped.
Hi. That's
And
okay.
we're smushed between a whole bunch of people. It's fantastic.
That's all I can do. So.
What?
Alright. Bologna, you're up.
Yay! I'm just gonna kind of look towards my party. I only go in the tent.
Someone should. I mean, I can get away without opportunity attacks.
Onware, go
You don't
check
have
the
to
tent.
hurt. You can talk inside each other's minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe
Weird.
that's what I did.
Go check
Yeah,
on the
but that's what I'm
tent.
saying. Is like Brooke is like
Yeah.
trying to like muffle herself so they don't understand her. But
No,
keep on
that
going.
was. I don't think Onweir would know the term opportunity attack.
That's fair.
Oh, maybe I
So whatever the
You
in-world
would
equivalent
know
is.
I can get away without them, getting
I
an
can get away
opportunity
without them.
against
Yeah.
me.
Mooney,
Sounds
just so
good.
you
it's
guys
called-
know, by the way, it said, I always forget what Osiris's token is, and I'm always pleasantly surprised when I see it again. Yeah,
I'm gonna
as you're doing.
50 vulture.
just kind of smile at the big guy and then make 2 attacks towards this guy.
Alright. There's the small guy.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll my attack.
No, whisper in your head. Maybe try to keep one
22
alive.
hits.
Just in case.
I
Totally
mean,
up to
does
you.
he look... Okay, what does he look like?
He hasn't been hit.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Well, you can just non-lethal.
Yeah, I'll non-lethal him.
There. 14 hits. 18 hits. He is said he were so
Non-lethal. He's sleeping. His kneecap's broken. They
Real
sleep-
nice snooze. I'm gonna take your kneecaps.
which symbol should I use for sleeping?
This one is easy.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Okay, he's a nuclear
He's
bomb.
radioactive.
Alright. You're up, Cypher.
Wait,
Been a little hungry.
just a little.
On time?
Yeah, yeah.
15 hits.
Saving throw.
Saving throw. What do I have to get?
13.
Ooh, meets it, beats it. Got a 13.
Mm.
Ooh.
Hey.
Wait. Why are you? You have 3 first level spell slots, Cypher. Your
Huh?
2d8 took a second level spell slot, not 2 first.
What?
You had moved your first level spell slots down to 1. You still have 3 of those.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah. You've only
Excuse
spent
me?
1. You spent a first level.
Why
and
have
you
they
spent a
disappeared?
second level. That's the, what?
Oh, so
Mother
wait.
fucker.
Damn it.
As Cypher bites him
I told
again,
you.
this guy
Should've
reaches
done it.
weakly up to tap his helm, and
Oh,
both he and his unconscious friend on the ground near him vanish.
That's a shame. He didn't stay to fight.
That's what I figured.
What a little weenie.
I'm fucking annoyed with this man. I'm gonna run inside.
There is
They're gone.
still one bandit inside of the tent. The helm of teleportation only has a 10-foot range. That guy's not in range.
Yeah, so that means she's also in there, right, Aletta?
Aletta is still trained up on the bed, now very awake and looking horrified at the situation. There's been a lot of battling going on.
Yeah. Is it?
I'm
Are we
gonna
out of
follow in.
combat or? There's
There is
still
still
one
one guy in the tent. Rushes in. But as you rush in, he is holding up his hands. I surrender. Surrender.
All right.
Good for you.
So it's up to you
Deal.
whether you leave combat or not.
mean,
I'm waiting
We should
until
knock him
hold on.
out.
until people
probably.
who can tie things are in here because I'm going
Yeah,
for
but I mean,
Aletta.
like, it is your turn on
Yeah.
where. So are you? We're saying you're not attacking.
I'm not attacking. I'm
and then
going for
people-
Aletta to try and free her. Just with calming words of hate, we're here to take you back to your family.
As Osiris walks in
are
with
you
the wings
injured?
and everything.
Alana also
Aletta-
comes in.
Looks much more calm as Osiris tries in having once more saved
Good
her
to
in her
know
time of
She
need.
doesn't care about
Connor's
the
eye
necrotic
twitches
wings.
a little bit.
You're literally untying her. And she's like, "Oh, look, Osiris."
I'm the one chaining you. I'm the one who came in here first. Well, Cypher came in here and then ran out. Then I'm here. But no, yeah, Osiris is the one who saved you in your time of need.
Look, it's not that she's acting like Osiris is the one that saved her, but Osiris is the one she has a crush on. It doesn't matter if there's 12 people that saved her. Her crush is here. She's happy to see him
Yeah,
more than she's
yeah.
happy to see you.
I get it, lady. All right. But I'm asking, like, are you injured? What happened? Like,
She
is
shakes
everything
her
okay?
head. I think they didn't hurt me.
Mooney, you might have a
You
problem,
know
but it's
how to
okay. I
take it?
understand.
The guy you have left kind of standing there kind of coughs and goes, "She's worth a lot of money."
Yeah.
So are you.
Yeah.
I'm your boss.
More specifically, your boss. You
You
plan
know
on...
where he could have gone?
Yeah. Plan on staying allied with him?
Well, I mean, whether I stay allied with him or not, I assume you're taking me to jail, so I'd rather keep my allegiance intact.
That's an unfortunate answer.
It's a good thing
Alona.
you're not the big guy. We were talking about
I'll
cutting off
answer.
his arms and legs, so you're not him.
Get up, launches a little bit. Look, I'll answer any question you have, but wherever.
I mean, that sounds like you're not loyal if you're answering
Yeah.
questions. So you can go ahead and say it. He's probably gonna get mad at you either way because you got captured, man. So
No, we have agreements on how this goes down. I'm not the fighter, I'm the bookman. If I get captured, I get captured, and I can say what it takes to keep myself alive. I don't know the captain's escape points. I can't tell you where he went if he disappeared on you, which I assume he did since you're saying he was worth money. I can
Well,
just tell you that all I do here is books.
good on you.
well, if you do the
I'm gonna
books, you
take
know
out
things.
some rope.
He's
Do
like,
you...
he's like, is that really necessary?
Mhm.
It's a
Don't want
precaution.
you doing anything.
Also, Brooke, Aletta is chained. How are you getting those chains off? Because they are like, she is like locked up. Like
Can I look
there
for
is
do we
keys?
not see keys?
there you do not see keys.
Hey, Bookman, does he keep the keys with him?
He sheepishly nods. As Aletta
Cool.
is.
Is
I'm
she chained to
try
like
and-
something wooden?
Can I
No,
just
I'm gonna thieves tool
kill
first
them?
before she grows more of a crush
Oh.
on you.
Okay.
Roll me a thieves' tools check.
Mooney, we're not throwing a book at him.
18.
18 is good enough. You easily enough that it's not the most okay block you have had to deal with. You can pop open the chains, which conveniently leaves you a set of manacles and chains.
Hey.
Hey, Book
Who's
Boy!
gonna write manacles? Oh, hey, yeah, wait a second. Book boy!
Do you want ropes or you want manacles?
I mean, he looks at the
No.
manacles that do not look comfortable. It's like, you could just, you don't need to tie me up at all. Just follow you
Why would we
precautions.
trust that you would?
because you're
It's
gonna.
more fun this way anyway.
Well, because I'm I'm wanted, but they're just gonna stick me in jail for a couple of years. They're gonna,
Mhm.
kill
That's-
me or anything. So I'd rather
Hey,
just go to jail than put up a
That's
fight
so
and
much time to
get
read.
hurt.
That sounds nice.
No, I don't think it's going to be quite that pleasant. This is...
Oh.
I don't know if they just let you have books in jail. I
Aw.
never got.
What do they do in jail?
You just get to
That's
sit
another
there.
question for another time.
It is.
Yeah, we should get back to the cart. Ooh, does that mean we get free horses and a free cart?
I mean... I
Sister's
guess
gonna be
so.
so happy you brought her 2 new friends.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
feel
make sure.
upset because she didn't vet them. Either way,
It's okay. We're saving them from potentially bad people. I'm sure she'll
or
be happy
being
about that.
I
abandoned.
doubt these
I
people
do.
mistreated their horses, but
They probably didn't treat them as nicely as Caesara did, anyways.
No one treats
Oh.
animals as nicely as Sister does.
That's just horses. Well, no, not just horses. She does like her pig too. Anyways, I feel like we're getting off topic. We should look for evidence, like who actually wanted Aletta. Like, not like that, but like, who wanted to take her. For
I'd assume
other
her
ransom?
husband.
Well, for ransom.
oh, yeah. Sorry, we didn't save your husband. I guess
he wasn't my husband. He was my betrothed. And actually get married.
Your future husband that doesn't
Not
exist
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry still though.
Convenient for
even-
you.
Yeah.
Means that you can actually find someone you do like. And then Osiris is gonna
It means
realize
our
that and be
trade
like, oh
deal's
shit.
probably off.
Or what?
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
I could
yeah.
The whole
probably
reason
find
they were
someone
getting
else.
married was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trade
it's
Yeah.
the trade deal. Probably.
But so are
Cool.
you
Well, we're
tying
gonna
up
get you from
or shackling?
Oh yeah,
What are
we're
you doing to book?
What's your name, book boy?
Uh,
I'll just keep calling
Real
you
name.
book boy if you don't. DM didn't have a name prepared.
his name is.
his name
What
is
race
Book
is he?
Boy.
What's his entire life story?
You'd have to ask him for that.
That's fair.
He's not exactly in a giving of his life story.
Okay, I have 2 daggers.
Well, that it's not even worth it. Just ignore him.
But he's got a story.
Everyone has a story. There's so many people you
Exactly.
could talk to.
Is there a trinket in here?
I mean, there's plenty
I'm
of
gonna search
trinkets
the
in here.
desk.
What? Oh yeah, I'll help
Roll
with that.
roll me investigation with advantage.
And guidance. And guide.
Yeah. You search the desk and you feel pretty darn proud of yourself when you find the false drawer and pull out a sack of various coins. But the desk itself seemed clear any potential document
No.
may have once been on.
I'll be right there.
Alright.
I have to go dinner. But
Pretty
Envir
much.
wants to take a trophy from whatever
What do you
looks
want?
cool.
There's fancy pens, there's probably like inkwells.
Well, you could take
I'm
some
taking
drawing
fancy
stuff.
pens and inkwell. Hell yeah, for drawing. Is there like a paperweight? That
Not
looks nice.
really.
Well, I mean, I guess just take everything that could be used as evidence against this guy, even though it probably doesn't matter much.
Not really any papers to take as evidence.
Okay, one of the nice pens is going into my trinket pouch. The other are just going into my bags.
You get 3 nice pens.
Do they have any nice,
One
like any
fancy.
like bags?
And one fancy what?
Inkwell.
Cool.
What do you mean, like rags?
Bags.
There's not really bags in this tent, but this tent, like I said earlier, it's kind of like set up, so there's not really any bags. But he does have like a full-on dresser and end table and stuff. And searching through those, you can find like various sets of like clothes and stuff, and find a couple of books, but you don't find anything else of value.
What are the books about?
They are just books.
Well,
They're
what
like
the-
small books.
I'll take those. Why not? Something to read.
Alright, add 4 storybooks to your inventory.
Perfect. Never know when they could come in handy, alright? I misspelled books. It's instead story box.
Wow.
Well, I will turn to is it Airdom? Erdom?
Erdom.
Erdom. Just ask, is there any secret locations or anything that your boss may have had around? Anything you can tell us that would be useful?
Well, she found the money, and then If you're looking for any documents, they're over there, or they're on the boss. And over there, he points at a freshly lit, burned pile of ashes.
That makes sense.
Makes
Do
sense.
you can you jog your memory at all and tell us who may have wanted to buy Aletta or wanted her
Yeah, her
husband
dad.
Excuse me?
We kidnap rich people's kids and sell them back to them. Who else would we ransom a letter to?
Okay, so no one wanted you to kidnap them. It was just your own. Okay.
We were hired by someone to break up the wedding and kill whatever his name was. And Chief just kidnapped the girl while they were there.
Well, who hired you to do the breaking up?
I don't know.
Can I tell if he
No.
actually doesn't know, or is he
Roll
like...
me insight.
Yeah, if I think you're lying, I could just.
Seems
Make
to
a
not
roll.
have any idea.
Little chopping motion.
Seems to be being genuine with you, Sam.
Yeah, I still don't fully trust it, but Osiris, if he thinks that, won't be threatening. He's not gonna stop Bologna. But he
I
himself
mean, I can kind of guess.
was probably some rich noble. Someone. It's unfortunately that we aren't able to get more information.
I don't
Cover
know.
his tracks.
We'll have enough. Hopefully, we'll run into him again.
For good measure,
Like,
maybe on where you do, just burn it down. Might as well. Make sure there's nothing to come back to. Take them longer to set up, if anything.
It won't come back. I highly doubt it. But not here.
Oh, and does Aletta look like she can talk? Like, is she okay? You said she was on a bed, right? Like, it wasn't...
She's not been touched at all.
Yeah, she seems fine. She doesn't seem
Okay.
like she's been mistreated. She's been getting fed and watered. And talking to her and just what the other guy volunteered just in general is they kidnapped her purely for the intention of reselling her to her father, and to like ransom her. So they're keeping her in good condition so that she's worth more money. Like if they beat on her father would probably pay them less type thing.
Yeah.
Is usually how they operate.
Well, then I'll go out to the horses then and try to greet them.
Roll 2 animal handling checks.
Alright.
Surely, our lovely druid is going to.
Oh, whoop. Well,
Well,
I'm good with horses.
the pair of 15s, they seem well-trained horses. They seem to have been being treated well, fed and stuff. They don't have any obvious wounds. A little skittish from all the activity that went on near them, but they are still tied securely to the tree. Can calm them down and get them more
I'll sort of
settled.
mentally to my friends as well, just say, someone should maybe see if they had anything on them. I doubt it, but the body's out here.
I mean, we should probably loot all of the tents, right? Before we burn them?
Roll me investigation check on people/tents. A different check for the people than the tents. The same person could do both. I just need different checks for.
I mean, do we want to do like a. Who wants to roll? My investigations.
My investigation's but Osiris is also by the horses, so I'll let Anwir and Cypher. Well, Anwir's not really here, so I guess maybe you and Cypher, since Anwir's not here.
Anwir will give advantage.
And we'll give advantage to whoever investigates the bodies.
You can also give yourself guidance or somebody else guidance.
So I'll do the tents. And then Cypher and Onweir can do the bodies.
Alright,
And I'll keep an
Cypher-
eye on Book Boy, and Aletta's probably gonna hang around me, so.
She definitely does.
Yeah.
She seems quieter than usual. She is still taking part. Cypher, roll me an investigation check at advantage, and Izzy, roll investigation check. I assume you're giving yourself guidance.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 14. Forgot to take it out of the thing. 14 plus 17.
So on a 17, investigating the tents. There's not really a lot in here going through. They just seems to be like in the tent some pairs of clothes. There's that one extra set of just regular. And
Regular
then
what?
there's like leather armor.
Oh.
And then there's 6 bed rolls, and there's just like personal effects, like a couple of minor things, wood whittling tools, that type of thing.
I'll take the
Nothing-
wood whittling tools.
Go ahead.
We should take
But
an extra
nothing really.
bedroll too for Aletta,
Oh, yeah.
and she's gonna be traveling with us. I guess. Do we care about Book Boy being comfortable? I asked his name, and I'm still calling him Book Boy.
I'll grab a.
Yeah. And on a 22, investigating the bodies, there's nothing really of note on them. You find the scimitars and armor that they were wearing, obviously, and a couple of pieces of like coin and stuff.
Well, that's important. How much pieces of what coin?
Well, combined with the, well, I assume, well, I guess if, are you combining it with the coin in the desk or not?
I guess it's up to who found it.
Cypher finds the coins on the body
I found the stuff on the desk.
desk, yeah.
But I mean, of course, I would share the money.
Cypher, are you sharing
So-
money?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are combining it.
All
Or
together,
Save up
you
for
get
that griffin egg.
3,000 Argit, 2,042 spare.
Not bad.
I will divide that amongst 5, as we are shown to do. Oh, that's a problem. We got 0.4. Dare you not make it even?
It is even.
2,042 spare does not divide evenly into 5.
Well, no, you just said that I didn't
It-
make it even. 2,042 is even.
Well, yeah, I meant
It's an even
evenly.
number.
But that's not what you said.
But the 0.4 would be 4 quarters. 3.
Well, no, because each quarter's worth 0.25.
How does that work then?
It just doesn't divide
what el-
evenly. That's how it happens sometimes.
I'm back.
Hey,
Wait,
back.
come back.
Is that what we found total or each?
Total.
Oh, that's not a
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't go evenly into 5. Yeah, I know. I've discovered the problem as I have 408.4 for the spare.
Oh, but that's so weird because it's 4 quarters to a spare.
Yeah, but there's so the point. I don't know how. Listen, math is not my strong suit. Somebody else gets to do it this time. It's not even, and it scares me.
If you
I don't-
just do 2,040,
Mhm.
that's divisible
By
by
5.
5.
And then put the extra 2 into party fund, I guess.
Well, I was going to say then there's 2 spare left, which instead of dividing into 5, because the reason you're dividing into 5 is that 5th is into party funds. If you divide those 2 remaining spare by 4, then you each get 2 quarters. And that divides it.
Or we could just put the 2 into party fund.
It's true.
Let's just put the 2 into the party fund. So everybody gets 600 Argot, including the
Woo!
party fund.
Who is adding to the party fund?
I can.
Okay. Just making sure somebody does.
And then 408 spare then each as well.
408.
Yep. With the extra 2 going into the party fund.
Oh, I don't know if that's enough for me to get my thing. No.
Whoa. I added a extra number to our spare. we had
Ooh.
34,000 spare for a second.
Yay! Please, I need that magic. Fuck, how much did the Rogue's Mantle cost again? I forgot. Where's the DM sharing? It was what, 6,000 Argot?
Yeah. I think something like that.
It's almost like the point of the party fund was to help cover things like that.
Which yeah, you can do.
Also, it was 5,000 spare.
5,000. Oh, that's a little
And-
bit better, yeah.
And also, you still haven't been paid for the guild contract.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But did we complete it? Because, well, wasn't it to kill the guy,
killed some
not
of
to
them.
get her back? We didn't get
You
approval from the
don't know.
guy. Wait, what
Oh,
do you
wait,
mean
why
we
are
don't
burning
know?
things down? Can I burn things down?
I mean,
That
that's
was the
what it
plan. They decided to burn the camp down.
Yeah, you can't. No.
So how
well,
are you guys planning
No, we
to burn
haven't done
down the camp without setting alight the forest?
Is it close enough to the floor? Maybe we shouldn't. Cypher, do you know how to properly burn things? You're a druid.
If we gather the things, we can just toss it all into a bonfire.
Fire on it. That clearly won't have consequences.
Yeah, no, totally. I officially have enough money for the Rogue's Mantle. It would wipe me clean, but
theoretically, it would take longer, but couldn't we just take down everything and put it in a giant pile?
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
I
was
think that's
thinking.
what we're thinking. Yeah.
Because I mean, we're gonna have to hang around and make sure the forest doesn't light up anyway. So.
You could also take every.
Oh yeah, we could take the tents, guys. We could have tents.
Actually, yeah. Can we
We
take
could
down
have
a
a
big
massive
tent?
tent.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
can we? All right, you know.
You would have to move the furniture out of it in order to take it down, but it's still just a tent.
Yeah, we should do
Why
that.
not?
It probably takes longer to take down and to set up than you would to do consistently every night at a camp. So maybe you might be better off selling it or something if you take it with you. But you can absolutely just take it down, or you can take it with you and use it to set up if you're staying somewhere longer than a couple of days.
Yeah. Or if it's like raining.
How many tents are there total? Like 3?
Or
4? Oh yeah. So I guess
Big
we'll have
tent and
3.
little tents, right?
Yeah. Who's marking that down, or are we putting it in the party?
Party fund.
you should put it in the party funds because the weight's gonna go into one of your 2 wagons.
Hmm.
I assume 2 wagons. I don't think you're just leaving extra wagon there.
Oh yeah, no, definitely taking that.
And then how many bedrolls were there? I mean, if we're taking everything.
You would have gotten 6 bedrolls, and there was 2 beds, but
We're not taking those beds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you can really take the beds or the other furniture.
Alright. So I have added the 3 small tents, 1 big tent, and 6 bedrolls.
Cool. Did they not have any food stores?
Not that you saw.
Probably
Huh.
on themselves or something.
Yeah, it's weird. But okay.
Alright.
But dude, did they just keep their food on them?
Yeah. Or dude.
He shrugs and go, I don't know how they...
Did we
You-
loot the bodies?
Did you not?
Yes.
But yes.
Oh, okay.
Cypher found
Are you
a
guys
little bit of
taking
extra.
the weapons bodies? Or just
Mm,
leaving?
We could sell them.
Yeah,
Mm.
we should take them because if they come back, then they're gonna have them. And
I mean, I guess we can. What are the armors and weapons that we're taking? There's 2 scimitars.
There's 4 scimitars because there's 4 dead bodies and 4 sets of leather armor. They were all equipped to this.
hi, Salty.
Oh. Right, 4 stars and 4 leather armors? Armor. Yeah, it's fine.
5 leather armor.
5, oh yeah.
Because if you're looting if you're taking down the tents, there was extra tents.
Alright.
So you,
Sounds good.
So was it just, the guys we killed, the one dude we knocked out, big guy, and you? Okay, or like, are there more?
that's as far as I know.
I also took away the oil because we used all of that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shattered the bottle.
It's
Look,
okay.
it says clearly that you take an action to pour it on the ground.
That was a
And you-
disappointment in you. You did your job as a DM. That's
There was
disappointment in
consequences
Mr.
for us not
D&D.
reading.
It's not that I wasn't reading, it's that I didn't go, because under my assumption, when it says it lays down grease, I was thinking it would lay down grease. Not magical grease that doesn't light on fire.
It doesn't say it lays down green.
The grease spell, hold on. Slick grease covers the ground.
Yeah, the grease spell, but the bottle replicates the effects of it. But it doesn't. Look, the guy who made D&D, like I looked it up.
Said it's not
You
flammable.
did your job on research, but it made sense to my mind, and so I did it without looking it up. And that's on me.
Feel any better? When I heard grease, I assumed the same thing.
Thank you.
That's fine. There's nothing. You didn't do something wrong, assuming that was what you assumed.
And on
your knowledge in game and out of game, it wouldn't have made sense for your character to look it up online to double check.
Listen, sometimes we do wild things, like Bologna and Osiris setting ourselves on fire.
It was worth
I
a
wanted
try.
my
It
fire
just
moment.
didn't work that way.
Yeah. And I'll move on and be fine with it. Onweir's taking it to heart.
I was really hoping you'd use the dust too, because it just really wouldn't have made that much. Also,
No.
Lona 100% could have won 1v1 against that man. You
Bologna?
guys way overstressed the difficulty of this fight. He
We
insta-killed.
did so horrible.
You guys, he took one turn and killed a PC because that PC had 10 AC and 10 health points, and then ran away. And that was your encounter with him before this. And you guys hyped them up so heavily.
The guild hyped them up. They're like, yeah, they guild
Said he was
has
infamous.
a lot of parties that are about your experience.
Yeah, listen, we had a right to be scared and cautious, alright?
You did.
Especially with it being April Fool's Day.
Yeah. This was the joke. Is that they really
Yeah.
they are the joke.
Yeah. God Damn it, he got away.
Not the joke, but I mean, it's just it. You guys were really cautious of. They weren't that insane dead.
Listen, can you blame us after last time we thought something was
No,
not
I mean,
scary?
you
We
guys
died.
taking it cautious is the right move. You guys
Uh-huh.
like with your planning, but it was fun listening to you guys like super plan for this encounter. Like you guys could just go in there straight and win.
It's okay.
Well,
It doesn't help that the rolls weren't in his favor this time.
They absolutely were not. He was rolling so crappily. He got like 3 nat ones.
That's
What
why I
is
was
with
like,
tonight, man? There's so many nat ones
it's
being
just
rolled.
a vibe, you know?
It's April
we
Fools,
should
and so because it's
probably-
the first,
Yeah.
it's like that one, that one, that one.
You should probably get headed back to town, though.
Are we gonna head out tonight, or are we settling? Are we gonna stay in the
Yeah, we
camp
should
for
sleep.
tonight?
We should sleep. We should probably not stay in their camp.
So are we just gonna
You know,
take
just
down
in
their
case.
tents and then just sleep outside, kind of away from their camp?
Yeah, go back to our wagon.
Alright.
Move their horses and cart and go back to our wagon.
Airdom, do these horses have names? Do you know them?
Not that I know.
So you're using his name now, not Book Boy. Got it.
Book Boy. Look, I asked his name. It's only right that I
Yeah.
use it.
You guys
No.
return to where you stashed the wagon. Wagon is undisturbed. Seems pretty.
Did you
Nothing-
I
not
don't
tie
see
the horse
Lucy
up?
anywhere.
Did you not tie?
I would have tied the horse up.
You would have tied the horse up, but you didn't hide the horse.
Did he take the fucking horse? Osiris is going to. The horse was so loyal to me, man. I got an at 20 on that thing. If I like call out for Lucy, did it just get untied, or did someone like? Is the rope on the ground? Or
Roll me an
someone.
investigation check.
I'm helping.
I'll
If he,
give
if they took,
guidance.
if they took Lucy, Scissor's gonna
That's
kill
personal.
Uh,
Wow.
14.
Plus
You do
guidance?
find the rope
Wait, that
exactly
is-
where you expect it to be. It is still tied to what you had tied it to, but the end that would have tied to untied. You
Of course,
assume,
could you
given
have
your
done that?
training at tying that knot, that it didn't come untied naturally and that somebody stole your horse. Whether that was a random person that passed by or the remaining members of the Dragontooth Company, you do not know,
you.
but your horse has been stolen.
Kill you.
Well, now it's personal.
Scissor's absolutely gonna murder you.
This
I'm
is a little
upset.
funny.
Don't. Says like point at you. Don't. No. That's not. I might actually be killed by Scisra. Well,
Actually, we could redirect this anger. The dragon should fear an angry Scisra. Scissor's wrath is not something anyone should want to face.
there's not an easy way for us to be able to find this. Is there like tracks? Can we track?
Roll me a. It's survival.
Cypher,
something.
can you look for
I'll give
tracks?
guidance.
Because you're better at that.
No,
Yeah, I could look for tracks.
See if we can follow them. Maybe. You can only do it once a day. If. I think, right? Isn't that what the guy said?
The guy said he had no idea how many times he used the help.
No, he says once per day. I wrote it down.
He said at least once per day.
At least once per day.
he's only
Sam,
seen him use it
I'm,
once.
I'm going to tell you directly
So
that
don't
he
look
did
at
not say he could only use it once per day because he can use it once per day.
Okay, yeah.
So
I will
don't-
put at
don't bank
least once
on-
per day.
Yeah, so don't
Look,
bank
I
on
wrote it
being-
down. Alright,
I-
I corrected
but
it to say at least once per day.
That's fair. That's just I'm making sure to correct that so you don't have any
Ah.
doubts and then feel like you got bamboo.
Locate creatures 4th level. Shit.
But if somebody wants to look for tracks, roll me.
I'll give
Uh,
guidance.
Cypher, you get to roll a d4 and roll it twice.
Okay.
Come on, Cypher.
Plus survive at advantage.
For all of our sakes, so Scisra doesn't. Oh, wait, that's not.
No, roll survival twice, and then we'll
Yes.
add the 2 too.
Oh, okay.
We both got 2 twice
Really
though,
set
which
up.
is wild. Wow. Okay. Well, you know, it's the 5 and the 6. It's
On
okay.
an 8, the grass out here is just a little thick, and with an 8, unfortunately,
The dice
no,
have
see
jokes,
any tracks.
and it's that we're gonna be killed by Sizra.
Hmm. Y'all might. She still has to teach me how to wax myself. So
Oh,
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that. Don't worry about it.
it's the whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yes, Sister took her shirt off in front of.
They went on a date.
Onweir still didn't know it was a date.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure that out. Was a little weirded out, but you know, it's fine.
All
You do
right.
you, boo.
Well,
Oh man.
I guess if that's the unfortunate case, there's no way we can really track him, so...
Horse gone.
At least nothing's been
That's okay.
taken, right? As I look in, like, the cart and everything.
No, the cart is like because you hit the cart. The problem was you can't like cover the
Yeah, we
with
can't hide the
tree
horse.
branches or something. So the cart was well hidden, and it doesn't seem like whoever took the horse saw or found the cart. The cart is undamaged. There doesn't seem to be anything missing from the cart. It is just that the horse.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Kind of funny that he didn't find the cart.
Well, he was too focused on running away. and
Like a
leaving.
coward.
I do not know that
Yes.
it was the dragon that.
The other guy was
It's
still
too
gonna
still
shop
really
back.
funny that they took the horse and didn't find the cart. At least I know I did a good job.
Yep. Good job, Bologna. Well, let's
This is gonna be a piece
get
of
ready
great.
to sleep, I guess.
Alright, come on, book boy.
I will set out our
Your
the
dreams
extra.
are mine, motherfucker.
I'm gonna set out the extra. Actually, you know, I'm gonna give the bedroll to Aletta. She can learn how to undo it herself.
I grabbed
Nice.
2 bedrolls. So
Yeah, there's a whole total of 6 if
Well,
we got everything.
They
so
took all the bedrolls, so
oh yeah.
toss the extra ones into our cart and the tents.
We could have
Um,
like 2 bedrolls per
yeah, you
person.
could double up on bedroll. Just
We would be so
much
comfortable.
more comfortable. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
You know what? Yeah, Osiris is gonna do.
but
I'm gonna put my bedroll right next to our captive.
Nah. Look at her, Dom. Good luck.
Putting myself between Aletta, wherever she is, and Osiris.
Thank you.
Like before she can figure out how to lay it out, I'm like, nope. If you're going there, I'm going right here, buddy.
she looked at it
Cyrus,
for a
put your other
while,
side to the tree.
Can't seem to like figure it out, and then want Cyrus help.
I'll help her.
Ah,
I can help her, but I'm still setting it up on the other side of Onweir.
literally just roll out. Okay.
I'm going to like properly like I will look at her like stunned she doesn't know how to even do this and just this is important
She
for you
couldn't,
to
Get the knots undone.
Oh my god.
this is important for you to do it. He's going to take the time to like show her how he did it and try to get her to do it. Cuz this is basic shit she should know.
I will say I cannot untie knots either.
Yeah, I actually really love untying knots.
I get
I don't have
frustrated with it.
fingernails.
It's a fun challenge.
I don't either. I
have
also
fingernails.
suck
I'm
at
fine with
I
I
like I
guess.
have so little fingernails. I can't like pop like
You don't
soda
use your-
cans.
For knots?
No.
Like if you can't pick... Okay.
That's why I use like mechanical pencils and stuff.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
And all my nice white shoelaces are gray.
My
And
shoelaces.
now I wear Crocs
colors.
every day.
Yeah, that rhymed though.
Back on watch with Osiris. No, I'll go with Bologna.
Okay.
No, she has a captive. She's gonna keep watch on. Where do I
Go
go?
to
Yeah,
Cypher
to
again?
like sling my arm over him. What do you want for dinner? We've got rations. That's pretty much all I'm willing to give you.
Yeah. I'm just
assume we
gonna
still have
stare
raw
at the
meat.
captive after that question.
Sorry, the DM has realized something. Don't worry about it.
What?
You'll pay for it later. Don't worry. Anyway,
What?
We
Um,
will pay for it.
you'll understand
will-
later.
I will take a bonus action to stop taking half damage, though. I might regret that, but you know, we're safe now, so.
The dragon attacks you in your sleep, and
Excuse me.
I die because
He-
you.
so he fled because he fled once he had less than 20 HP. Was how I did it, and you guys got him down to 11 points.
We should
One
have
more
cut his head
turn.
off.
One more turn.
I
and
should have action surged.
Yeah.
I smiled at him and then let him go.
Yeah, you smiled at him and then hit the other one. You hit him instead. You
Bologna! Bologna!
Brother.
It's nice having a rival.
He took our
I mean,
horse!
it's not like Bologna didn't do anything. Bologna then knocked the other guy in battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed-
Yeah,
I killed 3 people.
yeah, they didn't look
people.
at him and then not do anything.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
contributed. It just it,
No,
it
I didn't say
happened.
they didn't contribute. They let him steal our
But
horse.
I'm so fucking anxious.
You don't
What
know
did
that he stole your horse. You just know
I
your horse
don't
is missing.
care what the DM says. I don't know it, and so Osiris is assuming the man stole his horse. Okay. You need someone to
But-
blame.
Anxiety.
But
I'll go back to watch with Osiris.
Okay.
I'm eating
As
that man's
we-
dreams.
head to watches. Gonna end session there.
Oh,
No.
their horse is.
I'm
being
not gonna
stolen.
know what he wants to eat for dinner.
He would have just taken the rations.
Oh, boring.
Or what?
They're slightly warm rations.
Mm,
That doesn't seem to bother him.
That's alright, fair enough.
Well, I tried to make like something out of rations. I wasn't gonna give him good food, but
Oh.
I felt bad. He's just.
I
a
mean,
boy.
also they were an adventure group with bandits, and then they've been bandits, so